line, you can't fold and you can't bend. Y'all be playing it safe and I be going for the win. Remember back when they was doubting on the kid. Now they tuned in cause my game too legit.
Fantasy Airlines Nation. Airline Nation. Fantasy Airlines for the nation. I'm a headliner. I'm a headliner.
Yo. Analytics off the chain, all the channels not the same. Jake and Kyle, you know the name. Headliner Nation, we running the game. Y'all stuck on third down. Your content's plain Jane. Headliners on top now. We gonna move and change. Podcast off the rip. Draft guide, so legit. Fantasy world, our game tight. You know we about that chub life. Stuck in a rut and you need some motivation. Head to the channel for this Headliner Nation.
I'm a headliner.
Yo!
I don't know what to do with my hands, Kyle. What is going on?
I can't see.
I can't see the greatest either. And this costume hot as hell. But you know what? It is Halloween time. And what would Halloween time be if Jake and Kyle didn't dress up for a live stream? I mean, I'm in a full-on racing suit, Kyle. You're in an inflatable flappy guy. Or whatever that thing is. Can you even see out of that damn thing?
It's starting to fog up in here.
I can tell. It looks a little foggy.
I also had a dinosaur I was going to wear, but the dinosaur was taller than my studio.
Yeah, that's probably a problem.
I won't be in here very long. There's no way.
Oh, hell yeah, I'm staying in this thing the entire show. And then when I'm done, I may rip it off like I'm Hulk Hogan. Not on... Dude, it's getting super foggy in there.
It's so bad right now.
Yeah. Like,
so bad.
Stop breathing. Like, I mean, are you going to be able to read anything?
I can somewhat, yes.
Huh.
I'm just going to stand here the entire time.
You're just going to flop around. Cappy says, can we talk fantasy football or is this a costume contest? If Cappy can't have any fun, Cappy can just leave. How about them apples? Yeah, if Anna throws the flag now, you just have to stand up and flop around. That's what I'm talking about. How long can Kyle do that before he passes out? Dude, you should stop moving because they're going to start sweating and it's really going to fog up. We had some members join before we even went live. Brady Hines, Hugo Calzone, both become members of Holding Chubb. I've never seen a flagman twerk before. You're damn right, Patty. If you ain't first, you're last. Gregory Gladden. He's been a member for 11 months, and he wants to talk football. Kyle, should we talk football a little bit tonight?
We'll talk football. We'll talk lots of it.
What are you doing? I will never say I love crepes. I like pancakes and waffles.
This was an awful idea.
Kyle, how come your costumes turn out to be awful ideas for you?
Because I always wait till the last minute to order them.
True.
And then I don't get a chance to test it out before.
True. Facts. All right. Gregory Gladden. Been a member for 11 months. He wants to know Aaron Jones, Ramondre Stevens season, or George Pickens can only play one of them in the flex in a full PPR. Why do I want to say? Has anyone checked the weather for that game recently? I have not, but let me do that right now, because if the weather is good for Jacksonville and Pittsburgh, I'm borderline leaning George Pickens at this moment. So hang on. Let me look. Let the record also reflect that Kyle only made it like 3 minutes in his costume, and Jake's stuck in this damn thing for the next 2 hours.
Yeah, no, I won't be staying in this thing. Not a shot.
No shot?
I'll stay in it like this.
Okay. Perfect. All right, I'm looking. Let me look at this weather here real quick. Jacksonville. It shows a 71% chance of rain. That kind of sucks. I mean, I'm still somewhat leaning George Pickens. Make sure it's not like Hurricane Katrina out there. You know what I mean? So that matters. If it's horrible, absolutely horrible, then I'm going to lean Ramondre Stevenson by a hair, just because I don't know if I can trust Aaron Jones and the health of him right now. They're saying I'm muted, Kyle. Am I muted? Have I been muted this entire time?
I can hear you.
It fixed itself. Weird. I mean, I'm here. I ain't going anywhere.
Now they're saying they can hear you. I don't know what happened. It would not surprise me if it was YouTube, though.
Weird. I don't know what I did. I just sat here and looked amazing. I woke up this morning, Kyle, and I pissed excellence all over the floor.
That was Gregory Gladden?
Yep.
Leandre Nicholson. Trade Puka Nacua for T. Higgins and Alexander Madison. Absolutely not. That's a big no.
Hell
big
no.
Old fat no burger.
Hell no. Not happening.
James Freeman, pick 4. Chase, Kirk, Ridley, Hunt, Henry, Chase again, Myers, Collins, Metcalf.
So much damn Chase up in here.
Well, we're definitely picking Chase. We're definitely picking
Facts.
Kirk.
Facts.
So then we got Ridley, Pittman, Hunt, Henry, Myers, Collins, and Metcalf.
I'm damn going crazy, and I'm going with Nico Collins.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
And then we need one more. Do we offset the upside with a little bit of safety from Derrick Henry?
Absolutely, we do that, Kyle.
Damn, look at that. We are on a roll already.
Hell yeah.
Jay Hawley, need 2 and a P. Oh, wait, he needs a defense, too.
Son
Falcons
of a, so
or
many people
Baltimore?
need so much things. Huh? I wasn't listening.
Falcons or Baltimore?
I'm going Baltimore.
Baltimore it is. Jay
Arizona
Hawley.
sucks balls. They can't do anything on offense.
Jay Hawley. Need 2 in a PPR league. Deontay Johnson, Ridley, London, and Watson. Not doing Watson at all.
Well, all right then. I guess we're not doing Watson.
Would you do Watson?
Hell no, I wouldn't do Watson.
Exactly, see?
Okay.
So then Deontay, Ridley, or London. I'm going to lean Ridley. I don't know why. I forget who it was. Someone asked me about Ridley earlier this week, and I said, I feel like Ridley's going to have a big week.
This would be the week to have it, because everyone's like, F you, Calvin Diddley, and they're going to bench the dude, and then he's going to go off. That sounds like a 2023 thing.
Exactly.
And it's enough to piss everyone off. That looks like you have yellow chest hair. A lot of it. You're just like a big, hairy American winning machine.
Exactly. And that's not
Hell
even
yeah.
the costume.
That's not even the costume. You're damn right.
I can't. I'm trying to shut this darn thing off.
Well, then you're going to get hot.
I won't get hot. I've got my AC on in here.
Hell, I'm hot. My balls can't even breathe in this racing suit. I thought when I got this costume, it was going to be like a costume type thing, you know? Hell no, this thing is like a legit racing. I could damn race the Daytona 500 in this damn thing. There ain't no breathing anywhere.
Well, it's
in here.
because you're going to be spitting so much fire tonight, they wanted to make sure that you had a suit capable of handling it.
You damn right.
Look at that. Look at that. Batmat Game. Oh, we didn't finish it. Ridley and London are my choices.
I think if you want to be safer, it's Deontay in London. If you want to gamble, then it's Ridley in London and just hope for a big day.
Batmat Gaming with a $20 donation. 5 and 2 and a half PPR, 3 wide receivers and 2 flex. Would you trade Higgins for Cole Kmet? Oh, no. Higgins and Cole Kmet for JSN, Rice, and Godare. I mean, I definitely like Goddard over Kmet.
Yep.
JSN is only viable if DK Metcalf misses right now.
Yep.
Rashee Rice is, yeah, he might be starting to kind of build up a little bit, but I don't think he's going to be consistent the rest of the year. I almost would rather have Higgins over those guys. So it depends on who you, honestly. Oh, here it is. Team is Lawrence, Stroud, Mixon, Walker, Henry, Spears, and Mitchell. Then Hill, Ridley, Godwin, Higgins, Davis, Osborne, Hardman, Kmet, and Muth.
Jeez, biggest team I've ever heard. I'm keeping Higgins.
I'm probably keeping Higgins.
I'm keeping Higgins.
And then
it's
if
the
I
second
have
half
to,
of the season. He's already had his bye week, and Joe Burrow is healthy. Damn it! Give me a little Higgins. Is that a onesie? Hell yeah, this is a onesie. I had to step into this bad boy.
Should I, like, halfway through the show, go put the dinosaur back on?
I mean, maybe. Let's see how far behind we get.
Brent Shin with a $10 donation.
Hey, Brent.
Need help, guys. I trust you guys, so please pick 2, Higgins, Ayuk, or Aaron Jones in a PPR league. I traded Bijan this week for Jacobs and Higgins, sitting at 3 and 4. Needed to make a move. Rate the trade, please. So Higgins and Ayuk or Aaron Jones. I mean, really, it depends on what your running back situation is.
Yes.
If you absolutely need... Higgins and Ayuk for Aaron Jones is too much, though. With the way Ayuk is played, I know Higgins has been banged up, but Aaron Jones hasn't been healthy either. I don't really see the need. If they wanted to do, like, Higgins for Jones straight up or Ayuk for Jones straight up, I would be fine with that, but that's way too much to trade for Aaron Jones.
Yep.
Yeah. Georgie P. dropping 10 memberships to the Fantasy Headliner Nation community. George appreciated the gifted memberships. Everyone throw a little hashtag George in the chat. 808 all day. Guys, I need help in a single quarterback league in a full PPR. Should I drop Justin Fields? I have Goff and Stroud. Which is better rest of season? Plus, can drop Fields and possibly get a Chan on waivers. I don't know if I want to drop Fields for those guys.
But I don't know if I want to hold all 3 of them either.
Right. A little bit of a conundrum there. It's a single quarterback league, so honestly, I would drop Stroud or Goff. I would keep Goff because Goff only has 1 game the rest of the season that's not indoors.
Yep. I'm keeping Goff. I hate to drop Stroud. Drop Stroud, keep Fields, and then you could pick up a Chan for Stroud.
Yeah. OEG official becoming a member for the 27th month. What up, goats? T-Law and Ridley stack or Dak and Mondre for quarterback and flex spot. If you have to, pick one or the other, it's T-Law and Ridley for me.
If I had to pick between those 2, yes. But it is a lot of risk, especially with the weather.
10-man full PPR. Much appreciation for all you do, headliners. Costumes, by the way. Fire costumes, by the way. Appreciate it. Dan Steele, happy Halloween stream, y'all. Trevor Lawrence or Kirk Cousins this week?
Hold on, let me pull up my damn rankings over here. We got, who is it, Trevor Lawrence or Kirk Cousins?
Yes.
As of right now, it's Trevor Lawrence. If the weather is absolutely horrendous tomorrow, Kirk Cousins is only a couple spots lower.
And Kareem Hunt or Aaron Jones? Now that Aaron Jones is technically fully healthy, or apparently, I would go Aaron Jones because Kareem Hunt has been banged up. Jerome Ford apparently is going to play a little bit. You'll probably also see some Pierce out there as well. Or Pierce Strong. Not Pierce. Pierce Strong. Thank you, forehead kisses. Forehead kisses. Dragon Slayer. Start 2 wide receivers and a flex, please. DK Metcalf, Devontae Adams, Marquise Brown, Deontay Johnson, and Gus Edwards. Thanks for your time and effort. We have to pick 2 wide receivers and a flex out of all these people. I'm leaning towards Devontae Adams as 1 wide receiver.
Yep.
And then Gus Edwards is the flex to kind of offset a little safety and upside there.
Okay, I see where you're going there. But now we need another wide receiver, which means it's not going to be Marquise. What? What did you say?
Okay, there we go. Now I can hear you again.
It's not going to be Marquise Hollywood Brown. I'm going to tell you that right now. That dude's going up against Baltimore this week. Everybody wants to look at what Amon-Ra did last week. Well, Amon-Ra, Marquise Hollywood Brown, they do not equal each other, okay? They just don't. So it's not him. So that leaves us DK Metcalf or Deontay Johnson. How do you feel about those, Kyle?
If you want the upside, it's DK Metcalf. If you want to play it safe, it's Deontay Johnson. He doesn't say if it's PPR or not.
Yeah, if it's anything PPR, personally, I probably lean towards Deontay Johnson since DK Metcalf coming off an injury.
Ricky. Question for both. Roster is King, Henry, Pollard, Chase, Waddle, Waller, DJ Moore, Aaron Jones, Jerome Ford, Josh Downs, Roshan Johnson, Josh Palmer, and a Chan in the IR. Who would I drop? I have to drop one of these people, Joshua Palmer. He's not even healthy right now.
If I had to choose one, it's probably him. You got enough depth everywhere else that you really don't need him anyway.
Anthony, full PPR. Running back 1 and 2 are Mostert and Jones. Wide receiver 1 and 2 are Moore and Flowers. Flex is Deontay Johnson. Bench is Foreman, Roshan Johnson, and Ridley. Any changes?
Foreman, Roshan, Ridley.
I mean, if you wanted to be, it's a full PPR, so Deontay Johnson is probably a little safer than Foreman. Foreman might have a little bit more upside, especially if he finds the end zone, which could happen at the beginning of the game, but he might be kind of game scripted out by later on. If you want more upside, Ridley has a little bit more upside than Flowers for me this week, but Flowers definitely would be safer. So if you're wanting to play more of a safe role this week in a PPR, this is the lineup I would go with.
Hell yeah.
Jose Toscano, should I start Michael Pittman or Miles Sanders tomorrow? I don't want to start Miles Sanders. I would start Michael Pittman.
Man.
100% feel like Chuba Hubbard's coming for that job.
Man. I mean, I don't disagree, but the problem is Michael Pittman going to get shut down by Marchese Lattimore? That's the part that has me a little bit worried. And Miles Sanders,
if the Saints keep playing defense the way they are, they don't even put Marshawn Lattimore on the number 1 wide receiver.
Okay. Point taken. I still think Sanders is slightly safer, but I agree that I think his touches are going to get limited more and more as the season goes on. Help me, Tom Cruise. I see you out there, Cade Dimmery.
Okay, super weird story real quick. My Ring doorbell just went off, and I'm like, why would it be going off at 9:19 at night? Some dude just walked up to my front door with a headlamp on, sat there for a second, turned around and walked away.
Is he? So he's not there anymore.
No, he's gone.
Huh. He was told. He was Grubhubbing somebody.
Oh my gosh. He probably got up to the front and was like, oh, I'm at the wrong
Yeah.
house. All right. Luis.
Don't show up at my door unannounced.
Alvarado. Yo, in a full PPR, I need a third wide receiver. Myers, Dell, Olave, or Rashee Rice. Also trade Kamara, Etienne, Eckler, or Jonathan Taylor. I wouldn't want to trade any of them unless you're getting a really solid piece. That's really, really good running back depth right there.
Yes, it is.
If you have an injury, you are like solid.
Yes.
If I had to pick one of those guys to trade, it would be Jonathan Taylor, just because we haven't seen a full workload from him yet. You can't trade Kamara and you can't trade ETN, and Eckler's not going to get you the type of value that you need right now, so that leaves only Taylor. As far as your wide receivers go, if you want to play it safe, it's Myers, and call me weird, but I think Tank Dell has more upside than Chris Olave this week.
I want to know why James McIntosh, Motor City Jimmy out there in the chat, says he was just coming to say hi to Kyle.
Oh, then why didn't you just walk right in?
I don't know. That's all it was, though. It was just Jimmy with a headlamp.
So you just agree with me on that question?
I wasn't even listening to you. I was reading Jimmy's question.
Well, that's my answer then. We're going to keep moving on. Ryan Gilbert, I need a flex this week. Saquon, Amari Cooper, or Jordan Addison. It's 100% Saquon Barkley in that matchup.
I would agree with that also.
Briz becoming a member for the 16th month. What's good, fam? In a full PPR, Gibbs or Henry? In a full PPR, no David Montgomery. We got to go back to Jahmyr Gibbs this week. Also, Flex One, Henry, DK, or Addison. Shake and bake, Jake. Henry would be my choice over DK and Addison if you want to play it safe. If you want the most upside, it's Addison.
Hold on a second here. You're going anti-Gibbs again?
I picked Gibbs.
Oh, I thought you just said Henry.
No, the second part of the question was Henry, DK, or Addison in the flex.
Oh, okay.
Gibbs is the pick for the running back.
I thought I do. Last week you went against your Lions. Damn it! I won't let you do it again, Kyle. I won't let it happen. I'm here.
Why didn't I dress up like Jean Girard? That actually would have been a good one. I should have looked for that instead of Carl Naughton Jr. I was going to be Carl Naughton Jr., but none of them. Cal Naughton Jr., excuse me.
Yeah.
I was looking for that, but it wouldn't have been here until next week.
Yeah.
Eduardo! Hey, guys, love the costumes. Eduardo, love you. And a half PPR, Nico Collins or Gus Edwards? Jake already said he loves Nico Collins this week. If you want the upside, we'll go Nico Collins there. And a standard league, Josh Palmer, Zeke, or Kendrick Bourne. Josh Palmer is banged up, correct? Has anything changed with him?
I mean, I know today? He's banged up. Let me look. Let me see if anything came out here today on Mr. Josh Palmer.
The elastic on the inside of this costume is absolutely cutting off all blood flow to the lower portion of my body.
That's what I'm talking about. I like when you Google Josh Palmer, the first thing that comes up is it tries to autofill and it says, is Josh Palmer a good wide receiver? I don't see anything new on Josh Palmer.
My Ring doorbell just went off again.
Is it the same dude? Can I talk to him through your phone?
There's nobody there. I don't know. Maybe an animal ran across.
We got animals?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, anyway. So Nico was the first half. In an STD league, though, we got Josh Palmer, Zeke, or Kendrick Bourne.
It would be Josh Palmer being standard, but I don't know what his status is right now.
Yeah, if he's still going to be banged up, you'd rather be a little bit safer. Kendrick Bourne, which is crazy to say, is a top 25 wide receiver in fantasy football right now, and he's going up against Miami. They're probably going to have to throw the ball again. He may be slightly safer.
Stingin' JWC in a half PPR, Derrick Henry or Jacoby Myers in the flex. If you want a little bit more upside, I'd go Jacoby Myers. If you want to play it safe, it's Henry. I might be leaning Myers just a little teeny tiny bit here.
Depends if it's PPR or not, but yes.
Yes, it's half PPR.
Okay, then.
Ricky with the 20 bomb. Need upside for these questions. Asking both. Question 1, rank these guys based on upside. Stevenson or Ridley? It's Ridley then Stevenson.
Yes.
Question 2, Collins or Stevenson? It's Collins and then Stevenson. Question 3, Hubbard or Ridley? It's a little closer for me. It's still Ridley and then Hubbard, but it is closer.
Yep.
And then question 4, Stevenson or Hunt? I'll give the nod to Stevenson here for upside over Hunt.
I agree he has higher upside. Hunt may be slightly safer, but I agree.
He wants all upside for these questions.
Yep, that's Stevenson.
Jay King becoming a member for the 12th month, celebrating a year with us, Jay. What are your thoughts on Aaron Jones this week now that he's cleared injury designation? I still think that there's a possibility he could be somewhat limited, but majority of people that own Aaron Jones aren't going to be able to afford to sit him anyway.
Yes.
Start 2 in a non-PPR, Addison, Downs, Ridley, Higgins, and JSN. Probably Addison and Higgins for me.
Addison, Downs. Yes, I would agree with Addison and Higgins.
Red Hulk becoming a member for the 25th month. In a PPR, Russ at quarterback, Rice at the flex. Worried about snow in Denver. Quarterback options are Zach, I'm assuming Wilson,
Please,
Bajent,
hell no
or
Lord.
Mac. Flex options, Miles, Najee, Jamison Williams, JSN. Thoughts? I would definitely, if you're wanting to play it safe, I'd put Miles Sanders over Rashee Rice at the flex if you wanted to play it safe. You could go for the upside if you want, because I read a stat earlier today that games in which it snows like 1 or more inches, the Kansas City Chiefs average like 30 points a game over the last 7 years or something like that.
And the last time that Russ faced the Chiefs, like 2 weeks ago, he only had 95 yards passing.
Yeah.
That's
so
a
I'm
problem.
going with Mac Jones. Is that crazy? I don't think I can go with Bajent.
Dude, I don't know. Dude, part of me is like, if you already have to gamble that damn much, why not just throw it on the table, Kyle? Because Bajent's going up against the Chargers, and there's no team that allows more points to fantasy quarterbacks and wide receivers than the Chargers. And it's going to be Sunday Night Football. You can toss a couple back if it goes horrible. I mean, look at the options you had. If it's me, I'm going to live on the edge. I'm going Bajent.
Let's go Bajent then. Ronnie Santana. Pick 3 wide receivers and 1 flex. Higgins, Ridley, Deontay Johnson, Gus Edwards, Addison Bourne, or Henderson Jr. Well, Gus Edwards is going to be our flex. Our wide receivers will be, it doesn't say if it's PPR or not. If it's PPR, I will go with Higgins, Addison, and Deontay Johnson. Probably in a half, I would also do the same. If it's standard, I would put Ridley in over Deontay Johnson.
I can see where you're going with that one. I don't hate it.
Tricks, Ridley, Tank, Reynolds, or Gallup. Great costumes. That's Tricks. I know Ridley hasn't done much this year, but that's not even a question you should be asking. You got to roll with Ridley.
I mean, Tank Dell is close though. It's not Tank Bigsby.
That's what I was thinking. If it's Tank Dell, it's Tank Dell for me.
Yeah, I was just saying, wait a second here. Tank Dell needs to be in the equation coming back off of his concussion.
It's Tank Dell then for me. Easy.
Yes. See, damn it, that's why I'm here, Kyle.
Bango Shanks, Limp Sloth, much love. You guys always entertain. Bango, appreciate you. Dude, I can't feel my feet are starting to fall asleep with how tight this is.
Were you still on your knees?
No.
Oh.
Hold on a second.
What the hell's going on? This is like watching a monkey hump a football. What is going on? Y'all, I have to work with this man every day. He can't
If you can answer some questions, this is going to be a second.
Okie dokie. I guess we'll go ahead and move on here. How about we go to Darren? Oh, hell, Darren, I'm going to totally butcher your last name. Darren, Me Singer or My Singer? Daryl Me Singer, becoming a member for the 4th month. Hell yeah, Darren. Collins or Kirk in a full PPR, thank you. I'm guessing that's Christian Kirk, and Nico Collins. Let me see who I have a little bit higher here. I got Christian Kirk.
I got
3
one arm
spots
out
higher.
and I got stuck.
I could tell you weren't making much progress there. So yeah.
I can't hear you, but I'll be back in a
Oh
second.
my god. This is an absolute train wreck. But anyway, Darren, I still got Christian Kirk a little bit higher. Red Hulk, Hammy. We got Ham. Y'all trust the most. Hammy, y'all trust the most. Aaron Jones or Deontay Johnson in a PPR? I think the safer option would be Deontay Johnson. If it's me, though, I'm going with Aaron Jones, and I'm gambling for the higher upside. Pete Wheeler, 72. Cooper Watson or Ridley in a standard league. In a standard league? Man. Christian Watson is like an injury waiting to happen. Calvin Diddley ain't done anything in weeks. Amari Cooper has horrible quarterback play. If it's me, I'm still gambling, and I'm going Calvin Ridley. Jason,
who are we on?
hang on,
Jason
I'm finishing
Dale?
Pete Wheeler's first. Stevenson or Henderson for the flex. I'm probably... let me see here. Hang on. That one's really close, too. I'm going to lean Stevenson, especially if this is any type of PPR scoring. Now we're on Jason Dale.
Jason Dale, Ricky, I watched a Highlander movie. It was beep. Apparently he didn't like it. Ricky with the $10 dono. Question for y'all. Need upside, Pittman or Stevenson? Have Josh Downs starting already? I would put Pittman... It depends. If it's anything less than PPR, I would put Pittman in over Downs and then start Stevenson instead. If it's a full PPR, then go with Downs. But if you need upside and you're already starting Downs, and you kind of force yourself to start Stevenson, even though I don't think that's the call there. Question number 2, starting 1 upside. Aaron Jones, Pickens, DJ Moore, or Josh Downs? Aaron Jones for me.
Yes.
Question number 3, DJ Moore or Swift in the flex? It's Swift. TK64, 10-team PPR, start 1 wide receiver and 2 flex. Pittman's, Higgins, Flowers, Ridley, or Mixon. If we want the most upside possible, we're going Higgins, Flowers, and Ridley here. If we want to play it a little bit safer, then go Higgins, Flowers, and Mixon instead.
Facts.
Elijah Wilmot, Higgins, and Roshan Johnson for Lockett and Dell. Higgins and Roshan Johnson for Lockett and Dell. I think Lockett and Dell have the most upside. But I think if you trade away Roshan Johnson now and he comes in with a vengeance and steals that job, you're going to be screwed.
Yep.
I don't know if I want to make that trade right now. I don't know if it makes you better or not.
I agree. I'm keeping Higgins right now.
Ricky, question for both. Team is A.J. Brown, Olave, ETN, Kenneth Walker. Should I flex King Henry or Nico Collins? Nico Collins for the upside, right?
Yep. The upside's Nico.
Bobo Beyond in a half PPR start one, Miles Sanders or Dante Foreman. I'll go with Dante Foreman. He could get game scripted out pretty quick, but the hope is that he scores in that first quarter before it happens.
That's exactly what's going to have to happen.
Jose Hernandez with the 10 bombs. Greeting Ricky Jake and the Big Red Tasty.
Oh, wow.
Hope all is well.
That sounds like something from Urban Dictionary.
At a half PPR, Cousins or Burrow?
I think I got Burrow higher, but I'm looking. Yep, I got Burrow higher.
And then Brian Robinson or Josh Downs in the flex. I'd be willing to risk it with Josh Downs over Brian Robinson. Brian Robinson has a horrible matchup this week.
And a horrible coaching staff.
This is true.
Yep.
Thank you. Also, full PPR, Deontay Foreman or Nico Collins in the flex. Nico Collins there.
Yep.
It scrolled. Hold on. I don't think I'm that far away, though.
I think you're pretty far away. J21 says full PPR, 2 and 5, T-Law Eckler, JT Higgins, Garrett Pitts, DeMercado. Should I trade JT and Njoku for Amon-Ra, Cooks, which I'm guessing is Brandon Cooks, and Kincaid? JT, which would leave you with Eckler and DeMercado. That's not what I really want to be left with at my running back position. I mean, I don't mind the trade like at face value, but looking at your team, you're not going to have any other running back options, and that absolutely terrifies me. I think grabbing Amon-Ra and Kincaid is great, but I don't think you can afford to lose JT personally if you're not going to get a running back in return.
And that was it, J21?
Yep.
All right. Blake Hidde, Tank Dell or Rashee Rice? I'm going to go Tank Dell.
I'm going to go... I have Rashee Rice just a couple spots higher personally. But that's just me. That's just me, Kyle. What do I know? Right? I don't know anything.
Blake, it depends on which way you want to go, my man. Now, let's say it does absolutely snow tomorrow and it's a bad snow. Would you change your mind to Tank Dell?
No.
Okay. Attaché Siegel becoming a member for the 13th month. Kyle, you look like orange, bespeckled Gardner Minshew.
I don't know what
that means.
I'm not smart enough to know what the hell bespectacled means.
Bespectacled.
Don't know what that is.
So I'm sure Anna will tell us. Pick two, Ramondre, Pittman, Pollard, or Collins. I'm going to go Pollard and Collins here.
Yes.
Ricky wants to know more upside. Stafford or Desmond? Needs a lot of points. Stafford for me.
Yep.
Bruce Osmodeus becoming a member for the 6th month. Jacoby Myers or Drake London in a full PPR? I'll take Myers in a full PPR.
In a full PPR, yes.
Michael Satterfield becoming a member for the 23rd month. Hey, guys, love the show. 12-man full PPR, 1 QB league. Rate my trade. I traded away Swift and Jalen Waddle for Jamar Chase. Also, do you think JJ is coming back? Number one, that's way too much for Jamar Chase right now, in my opinion, unless you had amazing running back depth.
Amazing.
Because you just traded a top 10 running back when running backs have been absolutely hit or miss all season long, and we've been dealing with injuries. As far as JJ coming back, as long as the Vikings continue to win, I think the chance of him coming back gets better. But if they were to go on any type of a losing streak, I think it gets worse. But I don't think he's going to be back in the next week or two.
Me neither.
Danny Olson. My bad.
Kyle over there adding eyes into things.
No PPR. Pick 2 wide receivers and 1 wide receiver running back. Kirk, Collins, Thielen, Madison, and Algier. Well, we're going with Kirk and Collins, correct? Is our 2 wide receivers Kirk and Collins?
I have Kirk and Thielen as the 2 highest.
And then we'll go Collins in the flex then over Madison and Algier.
I can totally get down with that, Kyle.
Perfect. Ricky. If Everett misses, go Parham. If Palmer misses, also Michael Mayer. Do we go Parham if Palmer plays or Michael Mayer in case I need a late fill-in? I'm going Michael Mayer over Parham no matter what.
It's like the weekend of Halloween. Like, this is the greatest time to start Michael Mayer.
This is true. Kent Deichel. Hey,
close.
guys, haven't paid attention to my team this week after having shoulder surgery. Kent, hopefully you're feeling well. Pick 2 in a full PPR. Ridley, Addison, Hubbard, Dobbs, Bourne, Jamison Williams, Daryl Henderson, or Algier. I'm going to go with Addison for sure. And then if you want to play it safe, go with Chuba Hubbard. If you want to go for more upside, go with Ridley.
That I would agree with.
Ben R. sending a $1 donation. Ben, appreciate you. Julio, would you trade Mostert and Lockett for, it says T. Hill? I'm going to assume that's Tyreek Hill. Absolutely, I would.
Yeah.
And then he's getting Bigsby back for some reason, or it could be Jeff Wilson Jr. in a full PPR. I mean, go ahead and take Bigsby, but I'm taking Tyreek Hill easily there.
Yeah, 100%. Grab it while you can. Grab it while it's hot.
Bobo Beyond in a half PPR, Nico Collins or Jordan Addison. This one's close. Probably Addison, Jake?
Mm-hmm. It is super close. We got Nico and Addison. I got Nico a couple spots higher.
Nico it is then. Chico 410. Pick 1 running back in a flex. Aaron Jones, Kareem Hunt, Roshan Johnson, Kendrick Bourne, Curtis Samuel. Half PPR. Thanks, guys, and happy Halloween. For my 1 running back, I'm going to go with Aaron Jones here. For my flex, if for some reason Jerome Ford is listed as out tomorrow instead of playing for whatever reason, go with Kareem Hunt for sure. If not, do you still go with Kareem Hunt or do you go with Kendrick Bourne, Jake, in a half PPR?
I go with Kareem Hunt, and I lock it in.
Kareem Hunt it is. John Williams in a full PPR start 3. Thielen, Flowers, Ayuk, DJ Moore, or London. Great costumes. Thielen for sure. We know that.
Yep.
Are we going with Flowers, Ayuk, or DJ Moore as our next one? I doubt London beats out any of those guys.
I'm still going Ayuk with no Deebo Samuel as the second one.
Okay, and then one more.
DJ Moore or Drake
DJ Moore, Flowers, or London?
Oh, this is absolutely crazy, but I have Drake London the next highest.
Ooh, okay. I am wrong. Ricky, guillotine.
Ain't the first time.
Guillotine question: Jerry Jeudy or Jamison Williams? It's Jerry. You got to go Jerry Jeudy. Need a mix of safety and upside. Almost got guillotine last week. You can't trust Jamison Williams right now, unfortunately, especially if Detroit puts the brakes on Las Vegas, which could absolutely happen at home. Luke Larson becoming a member for the 14th month. Pick 2 in a full PPR: Jacoby Myers, Aaron Jones, or DJ Moore. If you want to play it safe, you go Jacoby Myers and DJ Moore. If you want the most upside possible, I probably actually go, since it's full PPR, Myers and Jones.
I agree with that.
Ricky says Detroit by 40. I'm going to say 21 on Monday Night Football. Ooh. Andre Miran in a full PPR, Javonte or Hunt. Hunt has more upside than Javonte Williams. And then Devontae Smith, Downs, or Dell. I'll go with Dell over the other two. Jake, agree? Christian Campos with a $10 donation. Hey, Jake and Kyle in his standard league. Thoughts on the lineup? Allen, A.J. Brown, Waddle, Gibbs, Mostert, Waller, Ayuk, Jags defense, and Butler with Ford, Kittle, Addison, and Nico on the bench. Looking it over, I mean, I'm good with locking it in. Do you have Addison over Ayuk, yes or no?
No.
No. Okay, perfect. Leave it as is. Michael Bryan. Can't trust a guy with 2 first names, Michael. Hey, guys, Michael. I traded Tyreek Hill and Tony Pollard for Jalen Hurts, Kamara, and CeeDee Lamb. Give it to me straight. How did I do? Shake and bake. For me, this really depends on whether or not this is a super flex league. If it's a super flex or a 2-quarterback league, I'll take the Jalen Hurts side. If it's anything other, I do think you messed up by trading Tyreek Hill.
I don't know if I would have done that either. I see a lot of people still trading for quarterbacks in 1-quarterback leagues. Mm-hmm. And that is, you know what, Kyle? In next year's off-season videos, when I make all like my biggest mistakes to make, that one needs to be added to the list.
Yeah. Yep. Burger King once again had, this is Ricky. Burger King once again had 50 points on my bench while Outback put up 15. Can't ask you these questions anymore. Shake my head.
Yeah. I mean.
Well, why would you bench Burger King? It's as steady as they come.
I mean, I want both.
Phantom Purgatory becoming a member, celebrating his first month of membership. Thank you guys for all the laughs and amazing content. Forehead kisses. Forehead kisses. Pick 4 and sit 1. Waddle, Olave, Myers, Tank, Downs in a full PPR. I'm picking Downs here. Sit 1. Waddle, Olave, Myers, Tank, and Downs. If you want to play it safe, then go down over Tank.
Yes, but I'm probably still sitting Downs here.
Perfect.
Given the
Jake,
options.
I need your best post-race interview after ending in 7th place. Don't forget to thank all your sponsors. Can we save that one after we get through some more super chats and come back to it? Because I feel like that's going to just set things off. Okay.
Right.
We'll come back to that, Anna.
Anna
Kevin Kobos and a half PPR second flex. Hunt, Lockett, Chuba, or Singletary. Chuba is your safest bet. Hunt has your highest upside.
Agreed.
Ricky says shake and bake. E-Man, I own Bijan, Henry, Kamara, Jacobs, Kyron, Cook. Should I trade Kamara for Eckler? Full PPR, I'm 5-2, or just stick it out with Kamara. 8-man league. It's a full PPR. You have to keep Kamara right now. He's getting way too many targets.
So many targets.
I would like to take Eckler, but I can't do it right now.
Eckler's a good running back. But no,
Yeah.
I'm keeping Kamara in a full PPR.
Honestly,
full
since it's an 8-man league, if Henry has a big game this weekend, try to package Henry and like Cook together, or Henry and Jacobs, and ship them off for Eckler.
There you go. I like that.
Sammy,
Good
this
thinking.
one's for Kyle. Need huge upside. Hill or Njoku?
Damn, Sammy. It's like I'm not even sitting here.
Well, it's a tight end question. So, Hill or Njoku?
You seen my backside?
I have to go Taysom Hill here. Even with Juwan Johnson back, he's been banged up for quite a few weeks. I can't see him coming back and just automatically getting a ton of workload. I think it's still Hill here. Jake, would you like to give input real quick?
What was the question?
Blair Davis, start 1 wide receiver and a flex and a 12-team full PPR.
I like
McLaurin, Deontay Johnson, Lockett, Sutton, Dellin Downs. Thanks, guys, for the great content. As always, 1 wide receiver and 1 flex in a full PPR. Deontay Johnson.
I'm gambling on Terry McLaurin in a game against Philly.
And you're going Deontay Johnson along with him, or Dell or Downs? Because Sutton and Lockett don't move the needle for me.
No, me neither. If I had to choose one, it would be Tank Dell in a full PPR.
Trey celebrating 15 months with us, but we know he's been here longer than that. Tell me how trick-or-treating nowadays for a full 2.5 hours only fills a fourth of a pumpkin basket, and the same streets I could fill up the same basket in 30 minutes when I was younger.
Dude,
we need to get
times
more
are tough.
people handing out candy is what we need to do.
What the hell? Where's all the damn candy?
Tal, need 1 wide receiver. DeAndre Hopkins, Elijah Moore, Josh Reynolds, or Rashid Shaheed. Give me some Josh Reynolds on Monday Night Football against the Las Vegas Raiders. Brent Shen with the 10 bomb. Sorry, wasn't clear about what I was asking. Pick 2 for my lineup. Higgins, Ayuk, or Jones? Aaron Jones and Ayuk still? Jake?
I'm looking to say, this doesn't say if it's PPR or anything, does it?
It does not.
If this is a full PPR, I'm going to lean towards Higgins and Ayuk. If it's anything else, I'm probably going Ayuk and Jones.
And rate the trade, sitting at 3 and 4, traded Bijan for Jacobs and Higgins. I probably wouldn't have done it.
Probably not, only
because you're trading your asset at the lowest possible point that you could.
Yep.
And I hate doing that.
Hate trading low assets.
Yep. Even at 3 and 4. Why not us? Josh Palmer, also have Quentin Johnston. Honestly, we shouldn't even be holding Quentin Johnston anymore right now. If you own Quentin Johnston, he should be dropped. We even told you before the beginning of the season, likely wasn't going to be huge fantasy relevancy. And even when Mike Williams went down, we said Josh Palmer was the ad over Quentin Johnston. Or Josh Downs, Deontay Johnson need to start too. I mean, if this is a PPR league, I'm sitting Josh Palmer and I'm going Josh Downs and Deontay Johnson.
Agreed.
If it's a half PPR, does Josh Palmer go over either of those guys for you, Jake?
Probably not, only because he's not 100% healthy.
Boom. BJJ,
Whoa,
half PPR. My QB is Lawrence. I stashed Kyler Murray. Trade Kyler Murray for Aaron Jones? Absolutely.
Hell yeah, do that right now.
Absolutely. That
Right
is
this damn second.
You shouldn't have even had to ask us.
Do it now. Go do it.
Bruce Cowdery, your thoughts on using Andrews and Goddard as flex plays on the Baltimore and Philly stack, filling tight end slot with decently ranked tight end? Thanks. I mean, honestly, I'm starting Mark Andrews, and it depends on who your flex options are.
Yeah.
Goddard's probably a pretty safe bet given the matchup this week, but I can't say for certain if I don't know who else that you could flex over him.
Right. Not a bad option. We'll say that.
Right. John Stork. I scrolled just a little bit. Need to fill a one running back slot and one flex spot with Royce Freeman, Darrell Henderson, Dante Foreman, Josh Jacobs. Well, Josh Jacobs is absolutely starting in the running back slot for you.
Yeah.
Even though Detroit got busted on the ground last week, they're still the number
Busted
2
all over
defense
him.
in all of football
much
in
bustiness.
terms of the running game. You're still starting him because he picks up targets through the air. Josh Palmer, DeAndre Hopkins, Tyler Lockett, Watson, Garrett Wilson, and Jamison Williams. I probably put Garrett Wilson then in my flex over everybody else. If you want more upside, if you want to play it safe, go with Dante Foreman.
Yeah. I'm personally going Garrett Wilson more than likely.
Christian Campos and a half PPR need 2 running backs and 2 flex spots. Gibbs, yes. Mostert, yes. King Henry, Aaron Jones, DJ Moore, and Addison.
Wow.
If you want the most upside possible, then I'm going Gibbs, Mostert, Aaron Jones, and Addison. If you want to play it safe, then I'm going Gibbs, Mostert, Henry, and Jones.
Yes, I agree that the safest one that there's probably all the running backs.
Ricky,
touches.
appreciate all you guys. I might not be able to be present for next week's live stream since I'm in Germany for the Finns Chiefs.
Awesome.
So stream starts at 3 a.m., so I may have to use the ticket system next week. Ricky, you use the ticket system anyway, and you pay for it, so you're more than welcome to.
Yeah.
You use it as much as you need to, baby.
Right.
And Joe P., but we appreciate you coming into the live stream as well. Joe P., start 4.5 PPR. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So sit 2, Jake.
Okay.
London,
Nope.
Ridley,
Nope.
Myers,
Nope.
Puka,
Nope.
Waddle,
Nope.
and Terry.
Nope.
So I'm sitting Terry and London here.
Oh.
And I'm playing
Waddle's
Ridley.
gonna play
Well, let me
Puka.
rephrase that. The
Rephrase
safest
that.
bet is going to be Myers, Puka, Waddle, and then probably either Terry or London for me. Which one would you have?
I have London 2 spots higher than Terry.
Boom. There's your answer for you, Joe P.
So London, Myers, Puka, Waddle.
John Stork with a $2 donation. Appreciate you, John. Brad, Bordelon in a full PPR, pick 1. Addison, Aaron Jones, Downs, Deontay Johnson, or Javante. In a full PPR, I can only pick 1. Your safest bet is probably Aaron Jones. Your highest upside is probably Addison.
Agreed.
Ben King, Nico Collins over Kirk due to the rain in a full PPR.
I mean, if you're worried about the rain and we don't know entirely about it yet, then I have no issues with going Nico Collins.
And we'll talk weather tomorrow morning on the members only live stream.
Yep.
Gabriel Martin becoming a member for the 5th month. Sup, guys? I need a wide receiver 2 and a
Sup.
flex between Javonte Williams, Michael Pittman, Tank Dell, Curtis Samuel, and Michael Thomas. Standard scoring, thanks. Wide receiver 2 and a
receiver two.
flex. Wide receiver 2 is Tank Dell for me.
Yep.
Now, since it's standard, I'm probably going to go... Are we going Michael Pittman, Curtis Samuel, or Michael Thomas?
Well, Michael Thomas just popped up on an injury report today with an illness, so I don't know if how limited he's going to be. I think if you want to play it safer, it's Curtis Samuel, personally, and then if you want to gamble more, it's Javonte Williams.
Gabriel Martin is a member for the 5th month. I don't remember if I said that or not. Jess B. Bello. Trade Gus for Kyler Murray. If it's a 1-quarterback league, no, unless you're having to play like Mac Jones every single week.
Right.
And trade ETN. I can already tell you I'm going to say no to this. Trade ETN for Lawrence, Josh Jacobs, and Downs. Just be Bello. I can't. Honestly, I'm not going to be able to answer these questions unless I know it's super flex or not. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're asking a trade question that includes a quarterback, we need to know if it is a 1-quarterback, super flex, or 2-quarterback league, and then that way we can give you a better bet. Jake, can you keep an eye on Just be Bello in the live chat?
I'm damn looking right now for him.
Love it. Ricky, question for both upside, Christian Kirk or Ridley. I'm not going to sit Christian Kirk for Calvin Ridley, regardless of upside or floor or ceiling or basement or
Nope.
attic or deck or front porch or whatever it is. I'm not doing that.
Just be Bello. He's here. We need to know, are you playing in a Superflex, a 2-quarterback league or not?
Matt Mason, how do we feel about Aaron Jones now that he's off the injury report? Kind of the same thing we said a few minutes ago. I mean, definitely could still see some sort of a reduced role if he is still banged up for some reason or another, but we're going to play him because we probably can't sit him.
It's a 1-quarterback league, Kyle.
Okay, am I trading ETN for Lawrence Jacobs and Josh Downs? Absolutely not, because to me, that's just basically ETN for Josh Jacobs.
For the most
part, and then I'm not trading Gus for Kyler Murray either.
Right. Correct.
And then I have Gus Edwards or Hunt I can put in instead in a full PPR. I'm playing Aaron Jones over both those guys. Katie Shimko, flex Ramondre or Downs in a half PPR. Hashtag rip Matthew Perry. I'm going to go, best upside here is going to be Downs over Ramondre in a half PPR league. Elvis, Nico Collins or Devontae Smith. You guys are awesome. Nico Collins over Devontae Smith, right?
Yes, yes.
Carl Abreu in a PPR, Roshan or Foreman. The most upside is probably Roshan in a PPR league. I would expect him to get a little bit more passing work tomorrow than Foreman would, but Foreman could score at the beginning of the game, and Roshan still might not see a lot. Maybe the Chicago Bears surprise us and they play well and keep the game close. Then you won't see a ton of Roshan. Since it's PPR, if you want more upside, you can go with Roshan. And then flex Addison or Flowers. I'm going Addison.
I have Flowers 1 spot higher.
1 spot higher.
Just uno spot.
DJ
first
Quill.
or last.
DJ Quill, flex PPR, Ramondre, Deontay, or Dell. Start 1. Since it's a full PPR, Deontay Johnson would be safer. Dell will have more upside.
Facts.
Bengal wants to know T-Law or Minshew Mania. As of right now, I'm going to go T-Law. Honestly, I am not going to make a decision based on weather 12 hours before a game starts. The only weather I would be worrying about right now would be Kansas City and Denver based on the potential for snow. But rain is so hit and miss sometimes. And honestly, rain isn't as difficult to play through as rain and wind. So I don't know I'm necessarily sitting anybody just because there might be a few too many raindrops in the area. So we'll talk about it tomorrow. So honestly, I am not answering questions based on weather. I want the best players as of right now. And if you need an update tomorrow morning, then make sure you come back tomorrow morning.
Hell yeah.
Bangos, I think, were we here T-Law or Minshew Mania? Is that kind of what started this because I said T-Law?
Yep, agreed.
Okay. Yep. Eddie D, need 1 for the flex and a win. Christian Watson, D-Hop, Roshan Johnson, Josh Palmer, Tank Dell, Aaron Jones. P.S. Happy Halloween. Eddie, thanks for the 10 bomb. I'm going Aaron Jones.
I agree with you.
Why not us? It's a $20 donation. Everyone tag a little hashtag why not us in the chat for that generous donation. Appreciate you guys. People out here playing checkers, but you guys are playing chess. Champs live here. Oh my God, I like that.
Yeah. Yeah, made my nipples harder than a diamond in an ice storm.
Is Taylor around? Taylor, can we get something that says champs live here for the chat? I love that. Sure.
I like that. Woo. Taylor, are you out there, Taylor? Tay. He may be in bed.
Ed G in a full PPR, Roshan or Chuba? I'm going to go Chuba here. Tiger on to beat, becoming a member for the 12th month. You guys are awesome. Full PPR, I need 2 flex. Kirk, Barkley, Collins, Dell, Deontay Johnson, or Olave. Y'all are the best. Tiger on to beat, appreciate you. Thanks for being with us for a year. I'm going to go Kirk and Barkley here.
Kirk and Barkley, I can't really disagree with that right now, Kyle.
Boom. Conwar.
If tomorrow you find out that it's bad weather, though, Collins would probably be my next guy.
Yes. Conwar. Us. Awala.
Conwar?
Conwar.
Okay.
Trade away CMC for Pacheco and Olave. Absolutely no. And I don't even need to read the rest of your team because it doesn't matter what your team is. That's not worth it. Anthony B, roster is already set. Thanks for y'all insights. Just wanted to show some love for all the effort and time. Hashtag only films. Hashtag bangers. Anthony, appreciate you. Sapper, please pick 2 wide receivers and 1 flex with the most upside. Olave, Pickens, Collins. Sanders, Osborne's down. Thanks, you guys. Love the forward hat, Jake.
Just for you, Sapper.
Olave, Pickens, Collins, Sanders, Osborne, and Downs. I'm going with Olave. I'm going with Collins. And I'm going to go with Pickens over Downs if you need more upside.
I was going to say, if you don't say George Pickens right here, I'm going to question a lot of your decisions for the last few weeks because George Pickens is a perfect opportunity for you to put your boy in there.
Mm-hmm. Kent Deichel, full PPR flex Flowers, Sanders, Kirk, Dell, or Gus Edwards. Christian Kirk, I'm going Christian Kirk.
Yep. And if the weather is bad, then I'm going to go to Flowers.
King Lapo, start 2 for each category. For wide receiver, Addison, Palmer, or Metcalf. Addison and Metcalf with Palmer being banged up this week.
Facts. Running
back, Madison, Foreman, Henry, or Hubbard. I'm going to go Henry if you want to play it safe. Then Madison if you want more upside, then go Hubbard.
Yep.
K. Scott, becoming a member for the 17th month. Hey, headliner, set my lineup in a full PPR. Cousins or Purdy? I'm going Cousins over Purdy. Purdy has been cleared, but I'm still going to go Cousins anyway. Wide receiver, AJ, Josh Reynolds, Josh Downs, Dotson, or Jamison Williams. Give me AJ Brown for sure.
100%.
And then since it's a full PPR, Josh Reynolds has more upside for me, but Josh Downs would be safer.
Correct.
For the running back spot, Stevenson, Madison, Henderson, or Justice Hill. It's Stevenson and Madison for me.
Yep.
And then K. Scott, you don't need to ask Kelsey or Taysom Hill. You just should never have to ask. Yeah, always Kelsey. I just scrolled. I just got to go right back up real quick. Kent Deichel. Oh, wait. He sent 2.
Yep.
Full PPR. Pick 2 wide receivers. Moore, Allen, Addison, Dobbs, Jamison Williams, Bourne. Same league as the flex spot. You all said Addison and Ridley.
Okay, so Keenan Allen going to be for sure be one of them.
Yes.
The next one,
probably
I'm
DJ
going DJ
Moore.
Yep,
Okay.
DJ Moore.
Nailed it. Prohibit DJ Moore or Zay Flowers in a full PPR. DJ Moore.
Yep.
Spencer Goldberg. Hey guys, should I start Olave, Addison, or Nico? Probably barely have Olave still as the starter there.
Agreed.
Prohibit. Pick one to sit. Devontae Smith, Zay, Addison, or Myers in a standard league. Since it's a standard league, I would sit Myers.
Yeah, because
Devontae Smith in a standard league has more upside for
exactly, because he only needs 2 targets, 2 catches for a big day.
Stem base, second flex and a half PPR. Sutton, Hendo, Bourne, or Javonte Williams. I'm going to go Bourne here.
Yeah, he's probably the safer option of the group.
Happy in a full PPR, start Addison or Devontae Smith. It's going to be Addison.
Yep.
Kent Deichel said surgery went well. Rehab going to be 4 to 6 months.
Hey, look at
great to hear it.
Just so you know, Ricky, I can't lift my shoulders any higher than this. Just in case, in case Kent needed a little bit of, help there with his shoulder surgery. I can't go any higher than this.
Ricky, rest of the season ranks. Ritter, Stafford, or Murray? I'm going to put Stafford, Ritter, and Murray because we don't even know when Murray's going to be back. It could be in a week. It could be in another 4 weeks. They could say, you know what? He tried to play. Still isn't worth it. Going to sit him the rest of the season.
Right.
Joe Toscano with a $10 donation. I have Wilson, Thielen, Pittman, and Ridley. Which 3 should I start? So we're sitting 1, and I'm going to sit Ridley between all of those. Unless you want more upside, then sit Pittman.
Yep, I would agree with that.
Bango Shanks, best upside, pick 2 in a full PPR. Collins, Flowers, Rice, Scary Terry, need a dub to stay in the hunt, forehead kisses. Pick 2 in a full PPR, forehead kisses. I'm going to go with Collins.
And I'm going with Terry if you need a high upside. The other guys are going to be safer, but the high upside could be Terry McLaurin on a couple big plays.
Ricky with the $5 donation. Appreciate you. Django, also known as Steven, becoming a member for the 4th month. Started 0-2, now 5-2. This week, Kincaid, hook me up. Let's go for 6 straight. Thank you, Headliner Nation. Love you, Jake and Kyle. Steven, appreciate you. Ricky, trade Pittman for Christian Watson in a full PPR straight up. Nope. I'm keeping Pittman. The Brown Dasher, Burrow or Goff in a PPR league. I'm going Goff on Monday Night Football.
I want to know why it matters that it's PPR. Are they out there catching passes, Kyle?
Maybe they will, and it will add 1 extra point. And it'll make the entire difference.
Facts. I guess you're right there. They could be throwing
themselves. I'm going with Goff over Burrow for more upside this week, but I'm not gonna. I wouldn't be surprised if you have Burrow ranked higher.
No, you're right. I got damn Goff higher.
Oh, let's go, baby. Sammy. Sorry, Jake. This one's for you. Are you worried about T-Law's knee at all?
Hey, Sammy, what's going on? Thank you so much for your question. I know that before you only wanted to talk to Kyle, but I appreciate you wanting to talk to me now. Basically because it's about Trevor Lawrence's knee. I've never actually physically seen his knee before, but if I had to guess, he's just going to wear that big-ass brace that he's had for weeks, and he's just going to continue to wear that bad boy and be just fine.
I'm not Bilsif becoming a member of Holden Chubb. Appreciate you, Bilsif. Bradley Davis with the Canada to 10. Happy Halloween. 2 leagues in a PPR. Start Trevor Lawrence or pick up Carr or Jimmy G. I'm going to play Trevor Lawrence.
Facts. Yep, me too.
Do that. Wide receiver 2, Metcalf, Pickens, or Cooks. I'm going to go Pickens over Metcalf.
Dude, give me some George motherfucking Pickens right now.
League 2, flex spot 3, Lockett, Rondell, or Douglas. I got to go Lockett here.
Yeah,
this one has return yards. Probably still going Lockett.
I'm still going Lockett.
Silas Wrightington. Did I get fleeced? I got Kamara and gave Monty and Flowers. My team is now Swift, Kamara, Bijan, Madison, Keenan, Olave, Addison, Ayuk, and Brown. That's not a bad trade given that Monty is banged up right now. Monty may have more upside on the ground because Kamara hasn't been great on the ground, but Kamara is getting 8 to 13 targets a game right now, which gives him plenty of floor. So that's absolutely fine.
Such a high floor.
Stebbs becoming a member of Holden Chubb. Appreciate you. The Brown Dasher need 2 running backs, 2 wide receivers, and a flex. Eckler, Pollard, Foreman, Pierce. I'm going to pick Pollard and Eckler there.
Yep.
Keenan Allen, Nakua, Kirk, Higgins, Flowers, Johnson, Pitts, wide receiver. Deontay Johnson, Pittsburgh wide receiver.
Right.
Tank Dell. I'm going to go Keenan Allen. I'm going to go Puka Nakua, and then I'm going to put Christian and Kirk in the flex.
Yep. And if anything's like bad with the weather tomorrow, I may gamble and go with T. Higgins.
Dane Black, sit 1. ETN Swift, Kenneth Walker, and JT. I'm going to set JT there.
I hate to, but
I hate to as well, but
if I had to pick one, yep.
Elias, who are some good trade targets for DeAndre Hopkins? It's difficult to find anyone. Like, you want to trade DeAndre Hopkins? Nobody's trading for DeAndre Hopkins.
Yeah,
right
nobody
now.
wants him.
You would have to package him together with somebody else to get an upside. But I would be shocked if someone were to say, yeah, I would take DeAndre Hopkins for this bag of Skittles that has been open for 2 years.
Stale
and
Skittles,
are probably
stale.
rock hard.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't
Speaking
think
of rock hard.
I don't think anybody's giving you anything for DeAndre Hopkins to tell you the truth. Stebbs with a $10 donation. Full PPR start 1. Garrett Wilson, Ridley, Metcalf, or Rashee Rice. We can only start 1.
Damn.
Since it's full PPR, I still kind of want to lean Garrett Wilson just a little bit. But who do you have ranked higher, Jake?
Garrett Wilson, Ridley, Metcalf,
and Rashee Rice.
Ugh. I probably lean towards Garrett Wilson in a full PPR.
Boom, nailed it. Ricky, Flex Pickens. Oh, I scrolled. Flex Pickens or Aaron Jones, full PPR for upside. I'm still going Aaron Jones here in a full PPR.
Me too.
Billsif, rate my team. Fields, Walker, Diggs, St. Brown, Jonnu Smith, and then DJ Moore with Bills as the defense. Bench is Carr, Edwards, Tank Dell, and Rashad White. I like it. That's a solid B+ for me.
Definitely needs a quarterback right now. Struggling having to start Carr here these last couple weeks.
Yeah.
But outside of that, super solid.
And Fields isn't playing, so make sure you put Carr in over Fields.
Yeah.
Kent Deichel, am I taking the dub with this team? Herbert?
Hell yeah.
CMC Swift, Keenan Allen, A.J. Brown, Logan Thomas, Kirk.
Rock hard right now.
Yeah,
hell
absolutely.
yeah, Kent.
Joe Santo becoming a member, celebrating 1 month with us. Second flex spot, pick one between Curtis. Who is Pop Douglas?
Pop Douglas.
Second flex
Sounds like
spot,
an adult entertainer, if you ask
Curtis, Pop Douglas, Moss, JWJ, Jeff Wilson Jr., Ingram, or Schultz. I don't know who Pop Douglas is. Is that Curtis Samuel?
I'm thinking I don't know any other Curtis.
I don't either. I'm gonna go Curtis Samuel if that's who that is.
It's the only one that I can think of is Demario Douglas from New England for the other one. That's maybe his nickname's Pop, but he ain't good enough for me to know his nickname. So
yeah. Are we good there then with that?
Curtis Samuel?
Yeah.
Yep, that's where I'd probably go.
Yeah, they're saying Demario Douglas. Okay.
Okay.
Ben King in a full PPR. Mixon, Aaron Jones, or Hunt. Or start 6-1. Give me Aaron Jones there.
Yep.
K. Scott with a $10 dono. Just want to send a donation in advance for next week. I'll be in Aruba celebrating my wedding anniversary. Your intro reminds me of how excited I was as a kid when HBO used to have world premieres.
That's what I'm talking about.
K. Scott, appreciate it. Enjoy your vacation and happy anniversary.
How long you been married for? I want to know.
Scott, how long you been married for?
I'm watching the chat.
Kyle and Jake, thanks for the tip on Daryl Henderson. You're welcome.
Hell yeah. I think we told him to start Daryl Henderson last week. I don't know.
Then there we go.
I'm guessing.
Ed Miller with a $10 donation. What up,
Ed?
fellas? And a half PPR start to Kirk, and then Thielen, Wilson, Flowers. So Kirk, Thielen, Wilson, and Flowers. I'm going to go Kirk and Thielen.
Yep, agreed.
Musgrave, Taysom Hill, or Mayer for the flex. Taysom Hill for the most upside. Mayer if you want to play it safe.
Yep.
And then flex Dell, Deontay Johnson, Foreman, or Garrett Wilson. In a full PPR, Deontay Johnson would be the safest bet there. Full PPR quarterback, Howell, Ritter, or Stafford. I'm going to go with, is it Stafford here or Howell?
Stafford is who I have the highest, even though I don't think he's going to catch any of his own passes in PPR.
And then 2 wide receivers out of Ridley, Flowers, Dell, and CD. I'm going CD Lamb for sure.
Yep.
Safest bet after that, in my opinion, is Flowers. Dell would have more upside.
There you go.
Jeff Harper says, everyone go hit the like button. Jeff, appreciate you. We have 763 people watching and not even 300 likes yet. Yep. Brian Deshane and half PPR need 2 running backs in a flex. Aaron Jones, Gus Edwards, Kareem Hunt, Dante Foreman, DeAndre Swift, and DJ Moore. Let's go. For the 2 running backs, we're going to go Aaron Jones and DeAndre Swift. And then in the flex, if you want the most upside, it's DJ Moore. If you want to play it safe, then it's probably Kareem Hunt for me.
Okay, I agree.
Michael Satterfield, 12-man PPR league. Start 3 wide receivers and 1 flex. Waddle, Watson, Rice, Smith, Judy, Moss, and Henderson. If it snows, I'm going to start Mahomes over Lawrence. I'm starting Mahomes over Lawrence no matter what.
Anyway,
no matter what. Against Denver, absolutely. Then for the 3 wide receivers, it's definitely Jalen Waddle. Yep. And then I will go Rashee Rice. Is it Devontae Smith over Justin... it'd be Justin Watson.
Yeah.
He says Jay Watson.
Yeah, it has to be.
I was thinking Christian Watson to begin with. I'm not starting Justin Watson.
He's hurt, though. No.
And then...
It's got to be Devontae Smith for the next one. It has to be.
Yeah, but for the flex, Zach Moss or Daryl Henderson?
I'm going Henderson.
Henderson?
Yep.
He's been officially elevated again, right?
I think so, but let me check.
Okay, I thought I saw that. Sammy, safest wide receiver in a PPR between Cooper, Dell, and Hollywood. I would probably go ahead and go Amari Cooper is the safest, but I don't love his upside. Happy, we're almost caught up with Super Chats, and we haven't missed any. So, and I remember responding to your name, so we've already answered it.
Holy
Lit Nick
Nikes.
Gifting 20 memberships to the Headliner Nation community. He says, it's a party. Everyone needs to drop a little hashtag Lit Nick in the chat.
Holy crap. Nick's all hyped up on Mountain Dew.
Flex in a full PPR. Taysom Hill, Justice Hill, Jameson Williams, or Dotson. I'll go with Justice Hill here. Headliner Nation for life. Been married for 10 years, together for 18. Congratulations, K. Scott. Jason Olivero, what's up, Headliners? Greeting from Memphis. Need some advice. Would you flex DK or Henderson? Henderson would be safest. DK would have the most upside. Love what you guys do. All my fantasy teammates are now watching you guys. You are the best in the business. Jason, appreciate you. Thanks so much. Oh, my God. Nick says, dang, I only meant to send 10. Well, listen, just the next time you were going to send 10, don't. And it will just even itself out.
Remember that last time?
There you go. Sapper, apologies, guys. One more. Who to pick up? Ty God, Taylor. Oh, he said Ty God. I love him. Ty God, Taylor, Jimmy G, Bryce Young, Mac Jones, or Pickett. I have Russell Wilson. I know. Woof. If I had to go with anyone here, is it Bryce Young over the rest of the people?
Who are the other? Over Jimmy G.
Jimmy G, Ty God, Taylor, Mac Jones, and Kenny Pickett.
I mean, this sounds crazy, but if the weather isn't horrible, Kenny Pickett I have inside my top 20.
Love it.
Just saying.
And then Geech's Peaches becoming a member of Holden Chubb.
Who?
Appreciate you. Geech's Peaches.
What's up, Geech's?
Joshua MCC, Devontae Smith, Hunt, Downs, Bourne, D-Merc in the flex. Who's D-Merc?
It's DeMercado.
DeMercado. Okay. I'm going to go Hunt here.
Yep.
Ricky with the 20 bomb. Question for both in the 14-man, full PPR. Team is Walker, Stevenson, Hunt, Waddle, Downs, Collins, Kittle, Pittman, Charbonnet, Osborne, Pierre Strong. Is trading Stevenson plus Pittman for David Montgomery and Christian Watson worth it? Absolutely. Buy low on. Yep, I would do that. Even though I don't like Christian Watson, Stevenson and Pittman is damn good value for David Montgomery on his own. And then WC Explorer, Jay Williams, I don't know if that's Javante or Jameson, Ramondre Stevenson or Aaron Jones. In a PPR league, it's Aaron Jones anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Right.
Jake, we've got 354 likes. I would like you to let it flow because I'm going to go change costumes real quick, but I don't know if that's enough. Can you handle it on your minute for a second?
Wait a second. You want me to sit in costume the entire damn time and let it flow while you sit there in a freaking
I'm trying to go put
chill?
my other costume on so I can actually see and read.
This is just on another level tonight.
Jeff, pick 1.5 PPR. Hubbard, Bourne, Henderson, or Cooper. Hubbard for me is the safest. Cooper probably has more upside. 0-0 Dolphin. Only just got into football last year, and you guys have been my go-to the entire time. I love hearing that from people. Just wondering if you guys would flex McLaurin or Garrett Wilson. McLaurin over Wilson, right, Jake?
Hell yeah. Are you going to go put on your limp sloth, Kyle?
I'm going to go put on my other costume real quick. I'll be back. Can you handle it?
Can I handle it, he says. Yeah, I can handle it just fine, damn it. CJ Houdat, half PPR, pick 5. Adams, Addison, Palmer, Brown, AK, which is Alvin Kamara, Mixon, Javante, Henderson. Wow, okay. So for the first one, picking 5, it's going to be Adams. It's going to be Addison, Alvin Kamara, Mixon is 4, and then the fifth one is going to be Darrell Henderson. For the next one, you have pick 6. It's going to be Allen, Olave, Kirk, Terry, CMC, and then Ramondre for that last one. Hell yeah. Love those options, CJ. Who dat CJ in this chat? Ricky says more upside downs or more. It's going to be more for me here this week. Reese's Cup or Hershey's chocolate stinging? I'm probably going to lean towards Reese's. Those damn things are delicious. Josh Peck, 12-man league, full PPR, play Metcalf or Downs. If you'd rather play it safer, it's Josh Downs. If you want to play it safer. If you're willing to gamble for the higher upside, then we go with DK. What else we got here? Yeah, see, Nick, he's agreeing with some Reese's out there for sure. Stevenson or Hunt at running back. I still have Stevenson a little bit higher. Josue Dennis C. Or as Kyle would call you, Josu. What's going on? Hey, non-PPR, Devontae or Downs in a standard league, give me the higher upside of Devontae Smith there because he could just give you a solid standard day in like one damn catch. And then Kona Bear, I see you out there. I appreciate you as well. Anna out there helping people out. And I heard, all right, I didn't hear anybody, but I saw somebody in the chat giving you some crap before, Anna. And I don't know if you dropped the ban hammer or not, but don't nobody mess with Anna out there. Greatest moderator in the history of YouTube. Daniel says, Jake, had to scrape ice off my windshield. Please answer this to help my spirits. Daniel, that sucks. It was like 85 degrees here today. We were gone all day. It got warm in my house. And then I put this damn thing on. I am dripping sweat under here. It is probably the least attractive thing ever. Anyway, back to your ice-covered windshield. In a PPR, you got to start 2 of these guys. Addison, Devontae Smith, Stevenson, Hollywood Brown, or Kareem Hunt. Daniel, I know you're a Vikings fan. And this is the time that you start Jordan Addison. So he's going to be one of them. For your second one, it's not going to be Hollywood Brown. Kareem Hunt's not going to give you the higher upside. And Devontae Smith has been booty since week 2. Let's go ahead and just say that. So I'm going to go with Ramondre Stevenson as your other choice. Go Stevenson, Addison, a couple of Suns, and locking it in. Oh, God. What's going to happen here? What's about to happen? Oh, dear Lord. There's no way this is lasting either. Over, under. It is 10:15 p.m. Eastern time right now. I'm going to say over, under 10:24 before Kyle has to take that damn thing off. That thing is huge. That's what she said. Yeah, that... Wow. Are you going to wear that around the neighborhood this year? Is that how you're going to hand out candy? Are those eyeballs on your nipples? He can't even hear me, can he? He can't hear a damn thing I'm saying. It looks like he's got like eyeballs where his nipples would be. Megas 11 wants us to rate his trade and his team now. Traded Henry and Brees. Oh, Henry for Brees, Addison, and Ayuk. Honestly, I don't hate that because you got Brees Hall on return. I don't mind that. This week you traded Evans, Mostert for Justin Jefferson. That I probably would not have done. I am still not actively trading for Justin Jefferson unless I can get him for something that doesn't even matter to my team. I hate to give up on Mike Evans and Mostert right now, though. After I finish this question, I'll let Kyle say a word here since he's walking around like a damn T-Rex. So the team overall, you got Tua, Brees, JT, Pierce, Herbert, Kupp, Jefferson, Addison, Ayuk, Ridley, Andrews. You got Dalvin Cook in case he's traded as well. Overall, solid lineup for sure. Hopefully, Dameon Pierce can get going, though. Kyle, I put the over-under. I think it was like, what did I say, 10-24 or something like that until that one has to come off, too, because that thing is huge. And it looks like you have eyeballs on your nipples.
Eyeballs is nipples?
I mean, the way that the design is...
Oh,
it
like
looks
right,
like
right here?
Like, no, they're a little lower. But it looks like a face in there. It looks like eyeballs with nipples.
Oh, like in this area.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay, they want me to roar. You guys ready?
No, don't get too close, though, because it'll peek out.
Roar, baby.
Oh, dear Lord. That was the worst roar. Do the roar. Do the roar. Cammy Cam. Half PPR, need one flex. DK, Amari, Dell, or Downs. If it's me, I'm probably going to go with Tank Dell and cross my fingers for a big play there. Yeah, I'm with you, Anna. I was expecting something a little bit more masculine, but T-Rex, man. It looked like when you were back there twerking, it looked like you had eyeballs on your nipples. It was weird. Anthony B. Full PPR, 1 quarterback, 2 IR spots, bench follows. How do I play the rest of the season? Cooper, Watson, Spears, Singletary, Roshan Johnson on IR, Kyron Williams, and Kyler Murray. The bench is not great. Honestly, I'm waiting for Cooper or Watson to have a big week, and I'm going to try to trade one of them for somebody a little bit more consistent. All right, then. Where am I at? There's so much going on right now.
I think I need to put both of these in.
How do we not even have 400 likes on a Halloween show?
I will say one thing. The likes seem to be way down this year.
They do. Last year's live crowd really produced. This year's live crowd slacking just a little bit. That suit is Dino Might. That's a great joke right there, Daniel. Carlos Mejia, coming to member for the 11th month. Hey, guys, appreciate all your advice. Half PPR, start Moore, Wilson, Collins. Flex. Oh, in the flex. Non-PPR, Wilson, Moore, Dell, Ayuk, Moore. Start 3. I'm guessing I'm choosing only one from the beginning for the flex play, which is going to be, let's see here, DJ Moore or Nico Collins. This one is going to be Nico Collins for me there. The other one, it says start 3 out of Wilson, Moore, Dell, Ayuk, and Moore again. I don't know which other Moores we're talking about. The only one I'm really considering, probably DJ Moore. So if that's DJ Moore, Tank Dell, and then Brandon Ayuk would be my other option. Everybody likes watching you type as a T-Rex, apparently. Your arms are not too short. TC, Foreman, Henry, Aaron Jones, or Kareem Hunt. Pick 2 in a standard league. Thank you. In a standard league, I'm probably still going with Derrick Henry and Aaron Jones. Ross's, which looks like sauces. Start which 3 receivers in a standard league? Ayuk, yep. Nico Collins, yep. And then Deontay Johnson, T. Higgins, or Christian Watson. Out of those 3 options, if you'd rather play it safer, it's Deontay Johnson. If you'd rather gamble a little bit, it's T. Higgins. Why not us dropping out a 20 bomb? Rank my team in a half PPR. We got 2 running backs, 3 wide receivers, and a flex. Quarterback is Mahomes. Love it. Running back, Breece Hall, Travis Etienne, Devin Achan, Hubbard, Cook. I love your 2 starters. I'll say that. Wide receivers, you got Flowers, Nico, Deontay Johnson, Josh Palmer, Josh Downs. Okay, solid. At tight end, you got Laporta, Logan Thomas, then Fairbairn, the Chargers D. Start recommendations. So for the quarterback, you know you're going Mahomes. For your running backs, you know you're going Hall and Etienne. For your wide receivers, you're going Nico as one of them. And in a half PPR, give me Zay Flowers as the second. At your tight end spot, you're going with Laporta every single week. And then your flex play is going to be between Downs or Deontay Johnson. If you'd rather play it safer, for me, it's Deontay Johnson. That's where I'm going. Iraq Vet also dropping a $20 donation. Appreciate you out there. It says, happy Halloween. What a week. I graduated college and closed on my first house this week. Hell yeah.
Let's go, baby.
Congratulations on that.
Can now I come visit dressed like this?
Yeah, can we show up at your front door like this? That would be awkward. On your Ring doorbell, just like Kyle had a weirdo on his Ring doorbell. Now I need one. Only one of these. Oh, now I need one of those sweet Jake and Kyle helmets for my man cave. Are you talking about the mini helmets, Iraq Vet? If that's what you're talking about, to celebrate your new home, send me an email, info@thefantasyheadliners.com. Also, full PPR, 1 wide receiver and 1 flex. You got Olave. He's going to be your wide receiver. So your flex is going to be between JT, Moore, Ridley, or Addison. If you'd rather play it slightly safer, it's JT. If you want to gamble on the higher upside, it's DJ Moore. Aaron Josephson. My running backs are too good. That's a great problem to have there, Aaron. And following your draft guide. Hell yeah, that's why you got so many great damn running backs. Help me figure out who to start this week in PPR. Oh, I can already tell I don't want to sit any one of these guys. Kamara, yep, and a PPR, you got to start Kamara. Then you got Pacheco, Mostert, Walker, and Aaron Jones. Damn, you have a plethora of running back riches right there. So it's going to be Kamara. Oh, man. It's going to be Pacheco, and it's going to be Aaron Jones, even though I absolutely hate to sit anyone in that list, but that's where I'm going. Kona Bear, would you flex Pollard or Kenneth Walker in week 8? This week, I'm probably going to lead, if it's anything PPR related, I'm probably going to lead Pollard. Silas Wrightington, W Costumes, thanks Silas. Do you play Ayuk or Addison in the full PPR? With no Debo, I'm still going back to Ayuk here this week. Ethan, not the Doc Hunt, becoming a member for the 26th month. What's going on, Ethan? Says, love the costumes. Love you guys, Ethan. You know we love you back. Kyle's going to give you some forehead kisses.
Forehead kisses.
Those were the crappiest forehead kisses I have ever heard on this channel.
Forehead kisses.
I can tell it's a struggle for Kyle to even get close to his microphone at this point.
Dude, I'm not going to lie. I'm pretty darn comfortable in this thing.
Well, you got like built-in air conditioning.
I kind of want to wear it everywhere tomorrow.
Why tomorrow? Of all days, you just want to wear it tomorrow?
Should I record the waiver wire show in this?
I think you should.
Chat, should I start another poll that you won't take down this week?
Yes, this one I'll let stand.
All right, we're gonna do a poll here. Should
Terry Hudak, I love that. I love that quote.
Should Kyle record the waiver wire show in his
costume?
Dino?
What? Maybe not waiver wire. What is What do you do on Tuesday?
Monday,
you do running
mean?
backs.
The live
You
show?
can't do running backs in that.
No, I'm not doing the running backs in this.
Yeah, I was like, man, do it in that show because it's on Halloween. But yeah, no, we would die. There you go. Everybody can vote. Everybody vote at the poll on the top. Ricky. Appreciate you again out there. Says, in that 14-man roster, full PPR from earlier, Walker, Hunt, Monty, Waddle, Collins, Watson, Sherbin, Osborne. Who should be my last stash? Pierre Strong or Jalen Hyatt? If it's me, I'm going Jalen Hyatt. I'm going to go ahead and just throw this out there. He's the best wide receiver on that team, and they are just too stupid to get him more involved so far. Not saying. Just saying, okay? Nick Jacobson. Pick 2 running backs between Pierce, Singleton, Sanders, Hubbard, Javonte, or Warren. 12 team, half PPR. The rest of the team is Herbert, Kupp, Lamb, Kelsey, Ridley, Folk, and the Ravens. Oh, Folk the Ravens, huh? Okay, let's see here. So you got a pretty solid lineup right there, so we can take a little bit of a gamble, I guess. If it's me and we're gambling, give me Javonte Williams and Miles Sanders for you right there. That's where I'm going to go. Just a gamble, just a skosh, a little bit of a gamble. Let's see. What is next? Tashell Clausen? What's going on, Tashell? Running back is Barkley and Kamara. Love that. Need a flex between Mixon or Samuel since I sat Davis. Don't be sad with everybody who sat Gabe Davis. The dude had 27 yards combined in the last 2 weeks. Anybody who says they knew that they should have started him, they're absolutely lying to you. Plus, you got great options there with Barkley and Kamara. I'm going to go ahead here, and I am going to flex. I don't love it. I think if you want to play it safer, you go with Curtis Samuel. If you want to gamble a little bit, it's Mixon, but it's going to be a lot bigger of a gamble. Look uncomfortable? I'm pretty damn uncomfortable. Kyle looks like he's damn living his best life right now. What are you doing? That looks comfortable. Jeremy Macklin, appreciate your donation out there. Retracted your message, though, so I don't know what your question was. Big Mo. Start 2 between Stevenson, Madison, Hunt, and it's a standard league. In a standard, it changes things, but I'm still going to go with Stevenson and Kareem Hunt just for the touchdown upside. Are you going under? Are you sitting on your butt?
Yeah.
Why?
So people can see the face.
Oh, they want to see your dinosaur face? They would rather see an inflatable dinosaur face than your face. What does that tell you? Can you even hear me?
Yeah.
If I'm going to make fun of you, you got to laugh, damn it.
I am laughing on the inside.
On the inside? I got you. Mario wants to know if you have Depends on under there.
No.
Okay.
I just.
Sorry, Mario.
If I get cold, then just.
Joe P says, Pop Douglas is DeMario. Joe P, you are so far behind right now. You're a good 30 minutes behind.
In 30 minutes, he's going to hear that and be like, oh, crap.
Crap, son of a... pancakes. Kyle, waffles or pancakes?
Waffles.
Wrong answer is pancakes, sorry. Need help. The weather is a huge factor. 12-man team, full PPR. You have Kirk at wide receiver 2, Deontay Johnson at your flex. You have Downs, Dotson, KJ Osborne, and Darrell Henderson, also Mostert and Stevenson at running back 1 and 2. As of right now, I'm still keeping what you got. It's not like the other guys are like locked and loaded, top plays. So right now I'm taking a little bit of that risk and not worrying about the weather just yet. The next one is Kyle looks terrible as a dinosaur. Left a $2 donation. My name is
Why
True.
do I look terrible as a dinosaur?
Probably because you got eyeballs for nipples. I'm just guessing.
There's people right now trying to guess whether or not I'm wearing clothes under here.
They don't want to know what I have underneath this suit. That's not pretty.
The T-Rex emote from Fortnite? I don't know what that is.
I've never played Fortnite. I have no idea.
Jake, ask me some questions.
All right, you ready?
Yep.
Jimmy McGee Jr. wants to know this, Kyle. Full PPR. He's starting Addison, Kirk, and Nico in the flex, but he needs 2 running backs out of Kenneth Walker, Josh Jacobs, Joe Mixon, Foreman, or Hubbard.
It's Walker and what was the second one?
Jacobs.
Yep.
And then would you flex any of the other remaining running backs over Nico, which is Mixon, Foreman, or Hubbard?
No.
No, I wouldn't either. It basically is, Carlos. There's a lot going on underneath here right now. Jeremy Mackling. Kyle, start 2 of these. Needs help for running back. Aaron Jones, Donta Foreman, or Mixon. 2 of them.
Aaron Jones and Dante Foreman if you want the most upside. Mixon if you want to play it safe.
Got it. Carlos Roman appreciates your donation, but you retracted your message. Why not us with a 10 bomb? Herbert or Goff? Winners live here. Abso-freaking-lutely. Has anybody seen Tay-Tay in the chat? Is Tay-Tay around? Anyway, Herbert or Goff, Kyle?
I'm going Herbert.
Did you move your microphone closer?
I did.
When you talk, can you kind of like make the T-Rex talk a little bit? Like, can you move his mouth at all or no? To make it look like he's no,
That's
you
why
can't
I
use your
took
hand.
my face off the screen.
You can't, you can't use your hands.
Give
though,
me
'cause
Herbert.
Kent, love what you guys do. Do you think y'all will get into DFS stuff or just stay with the player props? Right now, we're
killing it with player props.
I have zero interest in DFS lineups. Like, there is probably a 0.0% chance that we do anything building lineup wise.
And honestly, most people are moving away from DFS now anyway.
Yeah,
I would rather do player props because it's much more profitable and you have a better chance of winning money than you do doing DFS.
Yeah, I would much rather do player props, pick'ems from here on out. All right, Kyle. Pancakes wants to know, Kyle. Oh, that's what you said. Do the T-Rex emote from Fortnite. I don't know what that is.
I don't know what that is.
Carlos Roman says, "Happy Halloween, boys. Full PPR, double flex. I need 2 for the flex options. It's between Ridley, Flowers, Addison, or Ramondre. 2 of them.
2 between Ridley, Flowers, Addison, and Ramondre. Give me Flowers and Addison.
There you go. Let's see. How about Jay Fields? Not Justin Fields, by the way. Best upside. Give me upside here, Kyle, between Stevenson, Foreman, or Pittman.
Stevenson, Foreman, and Pittman, highest upside?
Yes.
Ooh,
that's what I said.
Probably Pittman for me.
There you go. Michael W. sent us a football emoji, a pumpkin emoji, and a party emoji. That's what I'm talking about. This is probably the longest I've worn these sunglasses ever. They are definitely squeezing my head.
What do you think people are thinking right now that they come into the chat and they see a dinosaur on the screen and no human being?
I mean, hopefully they're entertained. And if they're not, piss on them. Because that's what it's all about, is the entertainment value. Are we over 400 likes yet? Yes, we're at 481. George Christodulakis in the chat. George, did I nail that? George, please tell me I nailed that. He says it's a banger alert. Love or T-Law in the rain, Kyle? Love or T-Law?
I'm still going to lean T-Law right now, but if it rains hard, then I will go with Love.
How hard is too hard, Kyle?
Not hard enough.
Well, there you have it. Pancakes wants you to do the roar. Can't do pick'ems in Ohio. Yeah, that's the part that's so weird. It's how some states can do certain, like Kyle can do them, but you can only do them on your phone or something, right? Isn't it something weird in Indiana?
I can't access Underdog from my computer, only my phone, and I can bet on any sport that's not college football.
Yes, yeah, it's just weird. And there's so many things like that for every single potential platform.
Can Kyle explain why you love waffles so much and describe the syrup creators again? Listen, I love waffles because they are the perfect vessel to deliver toppings to my mouth. Pancakes, they can fall right off. You put syrup on it, it just slithers right off the side, and then you don't get all the syrup you want and or toppings. They just fall off.
But you can like sop it up.
Good, it doesn't matter. With a nice, good waffle, everything just stays right in there. Oh my God.
What?
True Legends in the chat.
Nuh-uh. Where?
I just saw Anna say it, but I did not see True Legends message.
No way. Thanks, Michael.
I need some of that dino meat.
Wow. The true legend has returned. Jin Kim. 8-team, half PPR. Running backs are Taylor, Walker, and Hall. Wide receivers are A.J. Brown, Kupp, Adams, Thielen, Waddle, Collins. Quarterbacks are Hurts and Fields. Start 2 running backs, 2 wide receivers, and 2 flexes. So for the running backs, Kyle, where are you going between Taylor, Walker, and Hall?
Brees Hall.
Okay. I need another one.
Walker.
Wide receivers. We got A.J. Brown, Kupp, and Adams, and Thielen, and Waddle. Holy freaking choices. It's got to be A.J. Brown. He's got to be in there. And Cooper Kupp will have to be up there as well. And then you have, obviously, Hurts at quarterback, and then 2 more flex plays. I don't see how you can't go heavy wide receiver here and have Devontae Adams be one of your flex plays. And then the other one is probably going to be Adam Thielen for me. That's a lot of great options right there. Here you go, Kyle. You ready? Got a question for you.
Do it.
It's from One Fat Nut. Would you trade Michael Thomas, Gabe Davis, and Ramondre Stevenson for Bijan and T. Higgins?
If you need a wide receiver or a running back, absolutely yes.
Hell yeah. I make that trade in a half a second.
Yeah.
If I could reach through the screen and hit accept for you, One Fat Nut, you better believe it. Dude, I've been chewing this gum for an hour and a half, and it's hurting my jaw. I need a drink.
John. Oh, wait, no. Corey Atkins first, pick 2 in a PPR league. Sanders, Bourne, Hunt, Dobbs, and Judy. We're going to go with Bourne for 1 and Hunt for the other. John, the drummer, becoming a member for the 13th month. Hey, Jake and Kyle, someone traded me Herbert, Metcalf, and Kyron for T-Law, Ridley, and Najee. I don't hate that. Start 2 wide receivers and a flex for Moore, Puka, Metcalf, and Lamb. Well, we're starting Puka, we're starting Moore, and we're starting Lamb.
Litnick is out there putting 2 and 2 together, and he's crossing the damn line. Okay, he's just crossing the damn line.
Should I stand on my chair?
Dude, I want to know what's up with some of these names. Okay, what are y'all doing out there with your names? Because I literally just read a question from One Fat Nut, and now we have a member who's been a member for a while. The name is Blast Hard Cheese. What's going on? What is going on out there? Y'all are too much. Because, hey, guys, Cole Kmet, Dalton Schultz, or Taysom Hill in a 12-team full PPR, Kyle. Kmet, Schultz, or Hill?
Kmet, Schultz, or Hill?
Yep.
Still Taysom Hill for me if you want upside. Schultz if you want to play it safe.
That's right. It is wild in the chat. It is. There's a line, and some of y'all are starting to damn cross it here. If we can get, what's this thing? If we can
My
get,
head went limp.
if we can get over 550 likes, I'll carve whatever y'all want into a pumpkin and post it in a photo online. Oh, that's definitely gonna happen. Okay, I need 47 likes so I can have Daniel carve something inappropriate in a pumpkin. Everybody hit the like button. Did we do CJ Houdat yet?
No.
Well, while your head gets harder over there, let me read CJ Houdat's question. Half PPR, pick 6. What was that?
Me trying to move the mic.
Okay, so pick 6. Why does this sound so familiar? All right, Kyle, you ready?
Yep.
Got a lot of names for you.
Okay.
Picking 6 out of Adams,
Yep.
Addison, Palmer, Alvin Kamara,
Yep.
Joe Mixon, Javonte Williams, Aaron Jones,
Yep.
Darrell Henderson, Hollywood Brown, Cam Akers.
I'll go back to Addison as number 4. Mixon is 5. Javonte Williams is 6. So I think we only had to sit 2 there.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We had to sit 4 there, Kyle.
It says pick 6.
And there's 10 names.
Really?
Last time I checked, 10 minus 6 equals 4. Okay? So you picked Adams. You picked Addison.
Mm-hmm.
You picked Alvin Kamara.
Yep.
You picked Aaron Jones.
Yep.
And what were the other 2?
I don't remember.
Javonte Williams, I know you said.
Yep.
And then I believe I'm going
Mixon.
Joe Mixon as my next one.
Yep, it was Mixon.
Okay, and then for the next one, pick 5 out of Keenan Allen, Olave, Terry, Kirk, Ramondre, CMC, Ford. All right, there's a lot of options here. CMC is going to be one of them.
Keenan Allen.
Yep, Olave.
Christian Kirk, Chris Olave, Scary Terry.
Okay, there you go. There's Kyle's choices. Serving Soul. Becoming a member for the 4th month. Would you guys trade Mixon and Thielen for Brees? No. I mean, you should be able to get something else there. Adam Thielen is like a top 12 option in fantasy football. Like, you should be able to get a little bit more than just Brees in return. I'm not saying you need to get like another big name guy, but you should be able to get some sort of depth in that trade. Your other wide receivers are Tyreek, Rashid, Devontae, Lockett. Running backs are Etienne, Javonte Jones, Jalen Warren. So, yeah, I think you should be able to get maybe just a little bit more on top of Brees. Just a piece that you can fill in on the bench. Right, this person's going to have to drop somebody. Who are they going to drop that you can maybe include in the trade or get somebody else with? Angel. Hello, guys. I need 2 running backs for this weekend. It's a standard league. This is who I have. Hunt, Henry, Stevenson, or Brian Robinson. Okay, well, in this case, even though it's a standard league, I'm going...
Henry and Hunt.
Yep, Henry and Hunt. That's where I was going to go as well. See, doesn't it look like a cat face or something on your costume? Do you see it in your camera, Kyle? Yeah, there's the eyeballs. Right in the middle is the nose. And then there's a mouth right below it. Yep. And then you got this ball sack looking chin underneath it. Looks like a deflated sack, but it's still one right here. Yep. It's weird. That's all I see is a face. Once you see it, you can't not see it. Adam Walker, hey, headliners, pick 2 for my flex. Foreman, Hunt, Higgins, and Terry McLaurin. For me, I'm going with Higgins and Terry McLaurin there. I have the Eagles D, so I'm hesitant on McLaurin. I get it, but even if he has a big day, you'll get the points elsewhere to make up for it. It looks like your tree skin from COD. You have a tree skin? What's a tree skin?
They call it Angry Groot or Evil Groot. Because it looks like a grown-up Groot, but you can see through him and you can see his heart and veins and everything.
Oh, wow. That sounds weird. Deflated Sack is my new fantasy team name. I like it. It does, Juan, doesn't it? It looks like Thanos' ball sack chin. That's exactly what it looks like. With teeth? There's teeth there? I guess there could be like 3 teeth. Big teeth.
Oh, it is. You can see it. It looks like some demon with the eyes.
You're just now seeing this? What am I talking about from the beginning?
And here's the teeth.
Oh, down there. Oh, maybe. Yeah, it could be like an alien. Like, it looks like some Men in Black type alien. Wow. See, young Ruckman says the same thing. And once you see it, you can't not see it. My bad, Antoine. I just call it like I see it, right? I mean, you got to keep it down there. You got to control the laughter. Okay, control the laughter. Kyle, your poll, you want to know 88% of people think that you should do your waiver wire show in the T-Rex costume.
Well, now that we've done it for a while and it's getting louder, I feel like it's not in the best interest of the channel.
What's getting louder? Say that again.
I feel like I need to put my camera back a little bit so y'all can see me.
So explain that again. What are you saying, that now you're not going to do the waiver wire channel in your costume?
No, I will, but I just think it's loud.
What's loud?
The costume when I get too close to the mic.
I haven't heard it. Has anybody else heard it?
Oh, I can hear it.
I can't hear a damn thing. Let me put in both earbuds. Get right up next to it.
Dude, I am a thick boy. Look at this. Look how...
Yeah, there's a lot of junk in that trunk. Yeah, I don't hear it. Nobody else hears anything. Nobody's heard anything. None whatsoever. Oh, Timo says he can hear it. Wayne says he can hear it. Oh, don't stand on your chair. Don't stand on your chair. What are you doing? Like, this is almost more entertaining. This is almost more entertaining than watching. Just a dinosaur in the background working. Where did I leave off here? Akeem Morris. Full PPR pick 3. Pickens, Flowers, Kenneth Walker, Higgins, and Downs. It's going to be Pickens. It's going to be Flowers. And then it's going to be... Oh, dear Lord. If you want to play it safer, it'll be Higgins. If you want to gamble, then it's Kenneth Walker. Are you standing and dancing on a chair as an inflatable dinosaur just so we can see your tail wag? That is too much. Anna, I have not forgot about you. The Nick Flair. If you ain't first, you're last. You damn right, Nick. Sammy Thomas. Pick one out of Higgins, Deontay, or Downs. Flex in a PPR. Safer option going to be Deontay Johnson. If you want to gamble, it's Higgins. And then one fat nut, once again. 12-man, full PPR, 2 flexes. QBs, Kirk or Kyler. So obviously Kirk this week. Running backs are Eckler, Walker, Hall, Gibbs, Spears, Cook, and Achane. Wide receivers, Kupp, St. Brown, Evans, Wilson, and Jigba. Tight end is Everett. How do I upgrade tight end? You need to go in to all the teams in your league. You need to find a team that has a solid tight end that they do not need, because you really can't trade Everett and get anything in return. So you're going to have to let them keep their starting tight end. So you're going to have to find a team that has a separate second tight end, and then you're able to offer something like a... Man. Depending on the level of tight end that you could actually get, I would be okay with moving maybe like a Mike Evans for a higher end guy. A Garrett Wilson, if he can have a solid game here this week. Try to get somebody where you don't have to give away your top pieces, though, because at the tight end position, it's like Travis Kelce, and everything else is just a weekly crapshoot. So you don't want to spend too much on anybody because they're just not really worth it. Damn right, Jay Fields. You damn right. Looks like a scrotum with a face. It does, kind of, right? Kyle can't check the chat. I don't know where Kyle went. He turned his camera off completely. He gone. He's like, GG's, I'm done. Yeah, right? He's shutting it down. He's like, I'm just going to leave Jake here. No idea where he went. Okay, Anna. So what was I supposed to do again, Anna? A post-race speech? Is that what this is? Man, you kind of... Let's see here. Let's see what I can come up with here. Dylan Kurgan first. Full PPR, need 2 running backs. Eckler, Etienne, Alvin Kamara. That sucks. I hate to sit any of those guys. Like, at all. In a full PPR, though, can we flex one of these guys? Whoa, there he is. He's back. I'm hoping we can flex one. So, because I want to start Eckler, Etienne, and Alvin Kamara, all 3 of them, with one of them at a flex. And then a wide receiver, you have Chase and Allen are the 2 that I'm going with there, because you don't even need DJ Moore at that point. Where'd you go?
I was adjusting my camera.
Oh.
So you could see my head better.
That's what we were all hoping to see more of. Kyle's
my
now
camera's
his
a little
only
tilted now, though.
That's okay. It is pretty tilted. But that's all right. I need another drink first. Kyle.
Yeah. See, Kyle just as a dinosaur standing next to your bed.
That would be awkward, right? That's not what anyone really wants to see.
I did the gritty in my front yard earlier in this.
Wow. Was anybody out there to watch?
I think so, but I don't know.
Oh. It's probably on Facebook. The community Facebook is like tagging you right now. I'm like, look at this weirdo that lives in our neighborhood.
I should just randomly walk through the neighborhood at like 1 o'clock in the morning.
Where did y'all get your costumes? The intranet. Yeah. Jake, I'll trade you my black NASCAR Budweiser jacket for one of your NFL items. Here's my issue, and I'm going to be fully transparent here, and it may piss some people off. I'm not a big NASCAR fan. I don't really know anything about NASCAR. I've never been to a NASCAR event. I've just never really been into it. And I'm sorry for that. I apologize. How about you, Kyle? You like NASCAR? Does the dinosaur like NASCAR?
I used to. I used to watch it when I was younger, but I don't anymore.
Yeah. I'm an F1 guy. Not really either. You know what I mean? We have, well, it's actually on my wife's side of the family. They have family that does IndyCar racing for multiple different teams. And I got to go on a cruise to the Bahamas like a long time ago before we even had kids. It was like 17, 18 years ago. And it was with the Indy racing drivers and like all their families and everything. Like Gene Simmons was there and Carlton from Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. He's a total dick, by the way. A lot of people were there. Like we got to go hang out with him. I just wasn't really into it. Yes, Anna, I do remember that for sure. Cody, Nick is glad that you're here. Hoosier and I have been in Discord waiting for you. People are waiting all over. You know what I saw in Discord the other day, Kyle? There was people watching the Pat McAfee show, and they were recognizing each other's names in the chat of the Pat McAfee show.
Yeah.
Headliner Nation running deep out there in some of these chats. Abelardo, T-Law in a half PPR or pick up Stroud. Being that it's a half PPR, it's going to be a little bit closer, but I have CJ Stroud about 2 spots higher. Oh, I know that gum's it's still sitting here. Like I've just left it there. It's hard as a rock, and I can't even like move my arm enough to throw anything away. So it's gonna have to stay there. Kyle, are you able to even see the chat much? Mm-hmm. Okay.
I can see everything.
I can't tell. You're like sideways, like you're trying to side eye everything.
No.
Okay. I got you.
Just trying to stretch a little bit.
Oh, stretch it out. Stretch it out. The Nick Flair becoming a member for the 13th month. Rank these running backs rest of season. Should I trade to trade away? I'm thinking you meant should I try to trade away these 3: Aaron Jones, Ramondre Stevenson, Josh Jacobs. I mean, I'm not opposed to trading any of them away, but it really depends on what you could get for them. I don't want to give them away, but if you could get something solid in return, I have no issues trading any of those guys. Don't get diarrhea in that costume. Yeah, that would suck.
Too late.
Too late. Full PPR pick 2, Cup, Puka, Nico, or Myers for Keithy 133. In a full PPR, Cup's got to be one of them. And at this point, I don't see how we can go against Puka either. Those guys are getting like 60% of the target share. Even though they're the same team, I'm probably still going that way. What NFL quarterbacks would you most and least likely let date your daughter? Damn, she's 12. I don't want to think about it just yet. So nobody better be dating her right now. That's a problem.
That's called illegal.
And I can't even, at this point, like, I can't even think about, like, my daughter even dating. Like, there's no way I'm not answering the door without a shotgun, like, every single time. And then I'm going to tell the guys that are there to pick her up, whatever you do to her, I will do to you. I don't mind going back to prison. You know what I mean? Like, I'm just not, I don't want to think about it. It's definitely not Mac Jones. Pretty aight. It's definitely not him. I'm not getting out of my speech, Mason. There's no way Anna lets me forget it. Bryce Young is the same size as her. They're not entirely wrong. You're not entirely wrong. Merciful Duke, Kirk, Garrett Wilson, Pickens, Downs, or Dell start 2 in a full PPR. Other guys start 1 wide receiver, 1 flex. Oh, another league. Okay, I got you. So for the first one, start 2 of those guys. I'm going with George Pickens as one of them and Christian Kirk as the other. In your next question, between Higgins, Ridley, Hubbard, Singletary, and Dell, 1 wide receiver and 1 flex, I'm going with Higgins at wide receiver. And then at flex, if you want to play it safer, it's Dell. If you want to gamble, it's Ridley. Kobe Fan 824 becoming a member for the 13th month. 7-0 in 2 leagues so far this year. LFG Headliner Nation. Jake beats Kyle in the costume contest. Kyle has come on strong here at the end, though. Right? I mean, Kyle got out of his costume within like the first 7 minutes of the stream, but he's totally redeemed himself by going full dinosaur second half of the show here.
And considering I'm like almost the same exact size as my studio right now.
You are fairly large. That's nothing you've ever heard before in your life. Joe P. Howell or DJ Moore in a super flex. I'm still going with Sam Howell there. He should be able to throw the ball against Philadelphia. Jake, you low-key been holding down the stream tonight. Legend, winner, first, never last, shake and bake. I mean, Kyle just kind of, he changed and then he stopped talking, didn't he? He did. Nick's calling you out, Kyle.
You haven't really let me back in yet.
Oh, you can come back in whenever the hell you want to, Kyle.
Oh. Did we get Joe P?
Yep.
Superflex or Super
yeah.
Flex all
I mean, I can sit right here and take a sip of my orange Fanta.
I would like to say, for the first hour, I held down the live stream, and then you held it down the second hour.
First off, I was a part of it in the first half. Hold on. I'm opening my orange Fanta. Can you hear it hissing?
I did.
When's the last time you had an orange Fanta?
Or Kirk Cousins or Stroud this week? I'm going to go with Kirk Cousins.
All right. Kyle.
Do you want me here? Can you hear me better now?
A little bit, yeah.
Rory says...
Rory?
This is going to be a lot. Running backs. Roar!
Rory! Rory!
Start 2 running backs, 1 wide receiver, and 1 flex. Mostert and Jacobs are going to be my 2 running backs. My 2 wide receivers are going to be Doomtar and DJ Moore. And then Henry if you want to play it safe in the flex. Olave if you want more upside. AP Zibby. If you're not first, you're not Headliner Nation. Hashtag shake and bake. Hashtag big tasty dino. PPR
Wow.
start 2. Olave Downs Dell. Wallace or Godere. I've got Godere higher than Waller. And then I've got the 2 I'm starting. If you want the most upside, we're going to go Olave and Downs. If you want to play it safe, then go Downs and Dell.
Kyle, I need to give a post-race speech in which I finished in 7th place.
Okay, go ahead.
But I don't know what the hell to talk about. I mean,
here, I'll ask you the questions. I'll be the interviewer.
That would help out for sure.
All right, ready? Hold on. Let me get into my interviewing phase here with my dinosaur costume.
Yeah, make sure the dino is front and center. I've never been interviewed by a dinosaur before.
All right, ready?
Okay.
3, 2. Yeah, Craig and Taylor, I am down here right now outside of pit row with Jake Hubman in the Wonder Bread number 97 car. 7th place finish today, Jake. What do you think was the biggest issue that you had to deal with?
First off, it's your reading skills because it damn says number 26 right here on my hat. But
I can't read from this far away.
I mean, that sounds like a problem. You need to learn how to do your job. You know what I mean? As far as I'm concerned, though, finishing 7th absolutely sucks. I did a great job. I drove the piss out of that car. I can't help it that people gave me a machine that was not capable of hanging with my skills. Okay, so we're gonna have to go back to the drawing board here. I'm gonna have to address the owner of the team. We're definitely gonna have to make some adjustments here because what I had on the track today was pure booty. All right, it ain't gonna cut it going forward.
Jake, now there was some exchanging of words over the week. You and the counselor of NASCAR both had a couple of back and forths. What do you have to say to the people out there to show that you are definitely the best one?
And that one's pretty simple, right? I mean, I'm the best there is. I wake up in the morning, I piss excellence. The last thing I need to do is have some Rudy Poo candy ass tell me what the hell is going on with something that I know more about than anyone else. Okay, so when I heard the news, I could not believe what I was hearing. But then again, I wasn't too concerned because I know nobody tunes into it, right? Nobody watches. So nobody really cares. Everybody knows that I'm the main event that they come to watch.
Jake, now the number 55 Big Dogs car, they talked to you the entire time throughout the week saying that they were going to catch up. It never came close. What was the biggest winning point over them this week?
You know, it's probably the fact that I walked away with more money than them. I mean, that's what we do this for, right? I mean, If it wasn't for my sponsors, definitely. I mean, I would like to say that I lawnmowered his ass into the back of the pack. You know what I mean? I took that that Manscaped lawnmower, and I just went right to it. You know, I went to work. I didn't leave any hair untrimmed. I wanted to make sure that they knew exactly what happened to them, and they walked away with a bunch of shave marks all over the place. It was great.
What do you have to say to your fans that want to flock to different cars?
Best of luck to you, right? Because when you do that, you usually end up finishing last, and I'm not one of those guys. I don't like to finish last. I'm a first place type of guy, and even though today was rough, overall, for the last 7 years, I guess you could say that we damn dominated, right? We've been an underdog for a long time, Kyle, but now the underdog has become the favorite dog of a lot of people.
Ladies and gentlemen, right back over to you in the studio. That's Jake from the number 20. Lean forward for a second. 926 Wonder Bread car. Back to you in the studio.
I think we killed it, Kyle. I've never done a post race.
Me trying to interview you in a dinosaur outfit was not the easiest thing in the world.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it's okay. I've had better as well. But yeah, you wash it down with an ice cold orange Fanta. Not a sponsor, should be a sponsor
right now.
I mean, dude, this thing. I was coming home from soccer today and I saw this at the gas station. I'm like, you know what? It's been like a decade since I had a Fanta. Don't you want a Fanta? Yeah. So I was like, you damn right, I want a Fanta. So I bought one, and it is delicious.
All right, Ricky, is Kyle posting big tasty memes tonight? No, Ricky, we're not doing that as of yet. It's something we might do in the coming weeks. Jared Miyamoto, start 1 quarterback and 3 receivers, 2 backs and 1 flex. Geno Smith, Desmond Ridder, Gardner Minshew. Why do we have 3 quarterbacks on our roster if we only have to start one?
What are we doing?
We
don't need them.
Geno Smith, Desmond Ridder, Gardner Minshew. Would Desmond Ridder be the highest here?
Who are the options?
Geno Smith, Desmond Ridder, Gardner Minshew.
Yep.
And then Keenan Allen, Christian Kirk, George Pickens, or McLaurin. Wait, start 3 wide receivers. Allen, okay. Kirk, Pickens, McLaurin. All right, so we have to sit one of those. I'm sitting Pickens out of those 3.
I hate to sit Pickens, but
2 back. Would you do Pickens over McLaurin?
I mean, I don't know if I would say it that way. That sounds weird and gross. Would I choose Pickens or McLaurin? Let me look here. I have Pickens 3 spots higher than McLaurin.
And then Romandre. Oh, wait. No. I got to go back up. Kenneth Walker, Joe Mixon, or Derrick Henry. I'm going Kenneth Walker and Derrick Henry there for sure. W the Man G. Love the costumes. 2 questions. Have PPR, pick one. Nico, Kirk, Olave. That's going to be Kirk for me.
Yep.
If it rains hard, then Nico from our upside. And then pick 2 in a full PPR. Deontay Johnson, Downs, Ridley, Dobbs, or Bourne. That's Downs and Deontay for me. The Nick Flair. This question is for big dinos only.
Whoa.
Rank these 3 running backs for the rest of season in a full PPR. Aaron Jones, Ramondre, and Josh Jacobs. It's Jacobs, Jones, and Ramondre. Matthew Park with a 15 bomb. Help me, guys. I have too many options, and I don't know who to start. Have to start 3, 2 running backs and 1 flex. Aaron Jones, King Henry, Ramondre Stevenson, Kareem Hunt, Dante Foreman, Charbonnet, Ayuk, and a half PPR. Well, we're going to start Aaron Jones. We're going to start King Henry. And if you want more upside, you start Ayuk. If you want to play it safe, you start Kareem Hunt.
YouTube wants me to put an ad into the stream.
F YouTube.
Suck it, YouTube.
Suck it. Oh, wait, hold on.
Uh-oh. Don't rip it. Don't rip it. Oh, I know, Anna. It's gonna absolutely suck. I've had sunglasses on staring at these lights for the last two and a half hours. Damn, that's bright. My cheeks are shiny. I'm sweating like a mofo up in here. What are you doing, Kyle? Look how great I look. What the hell is going on? Damn, I'm getting old.
Hey, Jake.
What?
Wave if you can hear me. Hey, YouTube. Suck it. Suck it, YouTube.
Y'all want to know something funny? I had to put the sunglasses on first off. I did that at the beginning of a channel, or at the beginning of a video like a year ago, and YouTube demonetized our video. I guess they didn't appreciate it, but I wasn't telling them to suck it at the time. Mario, he's got a built-in air conditioner. He's literally got a fan blowing on him this entire time. Alex, Deontay Johnson over Josh Downs for me. My face is it burnt? I mean, it doesn't look like that burnt. See, I'm not like fried. I was at youth soccer all day for like 7 hours. Game 2 goes to the Diamondbacks. Hell yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Desert. Jake, we've been live for just over 2 hours. Why don't we answer a few more questions here for the chat?
Let's go ahead and do that because my balls are starting to cook.
Jameson, we're going Cup over Myers. Easy there.
Yep.
James, was my trade good? Traded Brown, White, and Kendrick Bourne for Eckler. Yes, perfect. You want the Eckler side easy. Mixon or Fullman in a full PPR? It's going to be Mixon. Kyle, are you wearing the costume during Headliner Gaming? No, we can't lock in and slay kids in a dino costume.
But imagine if you did, though. Those would be some fire social media clips, Kyle.
You wouldn't. I don't think you'd be able to see it, though.
That I don't know. But if you did, if you talked trash as an inflatable dinosaur to 12-year-olds and actually did something good at the time, that sounds like social media gold.
This is true.
Jay Fields wants to know if he can buy that costume if you sign it.
Absolutely.
Yeah, all he has to do is pay for the price of the costume and shipping and handling.
Yeah, honestly, if you wanted to buy this, should I auction it off this week, autographed? Start the bidding at whatever I paid for it.
Do you think should we auction off both of our costumes?
See, I think for sure yours would get more money.
I'm not saying, I'm just saying. It's like full-on bodysuit.
How are we going to do this?
I don't know.
Do we auction them off next week during the live stream?
I don't know. It depends if people even wanted to do that or not.
There's people out there asking.
I mean, if that's something that you guys really wanted to do, you got to let us know. More than just one person.
I mean, my costume cost, I think, $50.
I'm not going to tell you what I paid for mine. Not doing it. Did we ever answer Matthew Park? Or Caleb Trask?
We answered Matthew Park, yes. Caleb Trask, help! I got to start 2 tomorrow. Hunt, DeMarcado, Roshan, Damian Pierce. Who do I start? I go Hunt and Pierce. Red Hulk, between the doc and his names for the tush push and Kyle in his dinosaur costume, I've cracked about 3 ribs this week.
I'm putting a poll out there.
Yes, I could auction off both my costumes if people really wanted them.
And whatever I get for my costume, I'll sign it and we'll donate it all to charity.
Same.
All right, we'll start a poll. Let's see. Auction it off, give it away. That's what I'm talking about.
Interiago, pick 2 in a full PPR. Ayuk, Olave, Flowers, and Tank Dell. Give me Ayuk. Is it Flowers for the next one?
Not over Olave.
Okay, Olave and Ayuk then, right?
Yep.
And then who would you start between Roshan and Dante? I'm still going to go Dante Foreman, safer.
How much do I have to pay for you to plug in my flag after I bought it and mailed it to you?
Listen, that was done without my knowledge and consent, and we are contractually obligated to have this sign up, which is where it's plugged into right now.
That is true. That's also a true statement, yes.
Samuel, 1 PPR, pick 3, Hollywood, Watson, Pierce, Roshan Johnson, and Stevenson. I'm going to go Pierce and Stevenson, and then probably Hollywood after that.
Hell no. Yeah, probably. Yeah, probably, but I don't love it.
I swore someone just tried to come in my studio.
It was your tail.
MC Burger, we are whatever we want to be. You know why? Because this is our channel.
You're damn right.
Ooh! Hey,
Facts.
MC Burger. Suck it.
You've got to jump in there. Yep, Rory, for sure. We could go ahead and donate it to Compassion afterwards. You can make donations. It doesn't have to be just sponsorships. Are we trusting Christian Watson? Ozil. Trust is a hard word. I don't know if I want to say I trust him. It can only go up from last week, right? Last week absolutely blew. So it can't get any worse. But I don't know if I can say trust yet. This is Zootopia. Anyone can be anything. You're damn right. I like that. Shake and bake.
Oh, 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 oh.
Keisha's back in the chat from last week. What's going on? Keisha's the one that does her husband's lineup, right? You even know the damn song? Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Oh, I asked a question and you totally blew me off.
What?
I said, is Keisha the one that does her husband's lineup from last week?
I believe so, yes.
I believe so. Did you win last week? Can I watch Jurassic Park with my suit on? It wouldn't be comfortable, John, but I could. Keisha says, should I start Zay Flowers or Jacoby Myers? Personally, looks like Jimmy G is going to be back, so I'm probably going to lean towards Jacoby Myers this week. Cordarius Kidd. Who should I start between Pittman, Ridley, Downs, Tank Dell, or Christian Watson? I don't know if I can just choose one. If I can only choose one, I'm probably going to say if you want to play it safer, it's Tank Dell. If you want to gamble, it's Calvin Ridley. What am I doing with my hands? I don't know what to do with my hands. Were you humming the song to Zootopia, by the way?
Yeah.
I thought so. Yeah, all that air that's in that costume totally get into his head. Right, TJ? Dinah Jam. Full PPR. Cousins or Goff? I got Goff higher as of right now. That's hilarious. Charles just typed in the chat. $2.99 super chat with a question. Have PPR Ramondre or Henry? Personally, in a PPR scoring format, I'm going to lean towards Ramondre, but it's super close.
Ryan, stash Jake Ferguson.
Fabiola Navarro. Hola. Tyreek is your wide receiver 1. Who should be the wide receiver 2 in flex out of Pittman, Downs, Rice, or Lockett? I don't want to start both Pittman and Downs, so I can't do that. If it's me, I'm going to play the safety of Rashee Rice, and then I'll gamble with Michael Pittman as the other one.
Sean says $1,369 super chat, but unfortunately his card was declined. So
that's
the question.
Wow. He should have kept it reasonable, right?
Daniel, for your carving idea, just do suck it.
Yeah, carve the word suck it into it. And then you have to put it on your front porch. I'm just kidding. Start doing fast auction bids. You want me to be like a auctioneer? All right. Kyle, should we
Hey, we
want
got
to auction off your...
$1, $2, $2 next. Who's going to go $2? Who's up for $2 next? We got $1, $1.
You don't even tell what we're bidding on.
In the front row, anybody got $2? $2 in the back, $2 in the middle, $2 in the back, $2 up front. Anybody with a $2 bid next? Everybody with a $2 bid.
What are we bidding on?
Hey, what?
What are we bidding on?
I don't know.
Well, you have to tell them what we're bidding on.
Well, they just started
And
bidding.
honestly, full disclosure, you do that way better than I expected you to do that.
Thank you. Thinking to the $4. We got a $4 in the back. We got a $4. $1 billion.
$1 quadrillion for a blow up dinosaur.
$1 billion.
Flex Aaron Jones, Gus Edwards, or Breece Hall. Give me Breece Hall. Y'all are bidding on forehead kisses from the chat.
Ricky. Wait, did we get Fat
Not-
Lola?
Yeah, we got that one.
Ricky, Komet, or Mayor. We're going to go Mayor in a full PPR. The show. Njoku, Logan Thomas, Taysom Hill, or Jonnu Smith in a full PPR. Jonnu Smith is the safest. And Fabiola also became a member of Holden Chubb. Fabiola, welcome into the exclusive Dinosaur family.
That's right. Why don't we talk more about Dynasty Leagues? Honestly,
we did over the offseason some.
We did. And like, here's the thing. Like, I think a lot of people overcomplicate Dynasty. They're so convinced with trying to build in the future that they sacrifice the current. And that just doesn't work for me. Like, I'm trying to win now, not just trying to win 3 years from now. I've noticed in Dynasty, a lot of people will wait for a player to get really good. And they're like, what should I trade him for? You play the game to find good players. You don't trade them as soon as you get them. Keisha won and has their team in first place.
He better get you a nice present at the end with his winnings.
Yes,
Jose,
for sure.
Trevor Lawrence, Jordan Love, or Matthew Stafford. We've got Stafford the highest this week. Is that correct?
It was Love, Stafford, and who else?
Love, Stafford, and Lawrence. T-Law.
I have Lawrence one spot higher than Stafford.
And then Toner Boner. Yo, need y'all help getting to 7-1. I know that's not what it says. I don't care. Pick 2 in the flex. And a full PPR, Collins, Lockett, Judy, Gus Edwards, and Palmer. Well, definitely Collins for sure. My safest bet after that would be Gus Edwards.
200 Deshaun Watson massages? Wow. Purdy or Howell? I have Purdy slightly higher. Slightly higher. Can you actually put your hands in the claw things or no?
Yeah, but then these holes here will let the air out, so it won't stay as inflated.
Oh, I got you. Can Kyle flex his tight end? He'd pull something at this point.
Jake, how about 10 more minutes?
Okay.
What do you think?
Sure. I mean, I've lost all circulation in my lower half anyway, so that's fine.
Michael Beard, with the newest update, Nico Collins or Calvin Ridley. Mad I picked Evans, felt he was going to have that type of game. I mean, he scored a touchdown and he had 30 yards. He got you over 10 points.
Yeah.
Nico Collins over Calvin Ridley for me, though. And then Red Hulk, I'm going to go Mayor over Njoku.
Njoku. My gum
Walker,
is
Kamara, or Barkley, and we have to sit one. I would actually be sitting Walker this week. And I don't like it.
Don't like it.
Sit one, Brees Hall, Kamara, Eckler, and ETN in a full PPR. Gross.
That's horrible.
I don't know who I have. Jane, can you look in Airtable and let me know who I have ranked lower right now? I can't reach my mouse.
What were the options again?
Kamara, Eckler, Hall, and ETN.
It sounds crazy, but that is Eckler is the lowest.
And he's at like 6 for me this week.
Because you got Kamara at 2, Hall at 4, and ETN at 5.
And that's what we're sitting.
That's hard to do right there. For sure.
Now, if you want to play it a little bit more safe, then maybe you could sit Brees Hall, but
if you wanted to be safer, I would agree with that.
Rowett wants to know, are we trading Bondre, Ridley, Downs, and Gus for K9 and Garrett Wilson? Yes.
That's a lot. I mean, that's a lot to give up, though. 4 players?
I would give up all 4 players just for Kenneth Walker.
I don't think I would do that.
I'm doing it. I'm
doing it well.
Smashing it. Michael Beard wants to know, Miles Sanders or Gus Edwards? You guys are great. 6-1. I'm going Gus Edwards here. Greg Repa. Been a minute, guys. Working too much. Greg, you need to take a little time for yourself. Glad you're here. And a half PPR flex Pittman, Olave, or Aaron Jones. Thanks. I'm flexing Aaron Jones.
I'm just flexing in my suit. One thing is for sure, like these suits, it holds it all in. You know what I mean? Maybe that's just.
You know what? My suit, I can just let it all hang out.
Yeah, no, I'm sucking it in hardcore right now. I've been sucking it in for 2 hours and 19 minutes.
I literally haven't had pants on the entire night.
I already told Kyle this. I tried to reach down and pull my pant legs up because I was so hot. And when I did it, I ripped a piece of my suit in the back. So it is worn. It is tattered.
The show wants to know, are we rostering Moss or Roshan Johnson in a full PPR? I mean, if you own Jonathan Taylor, then you got to keep Moss. Moss is probably safer to roster. Roshan will have more upside, though, if he gets the starting job at any point.
You know what I just realized?
What?
This damn suit even had a belt on under here. I could have loosened it a long time ago, but I thought it was just part of the costume. I didn't know.
We buy homes near you. If you want to buy my home, let me know. Standard League, sit 1, Hall, Barkley, or KW3. I got Kenneth Walker, the lowest of those 3 this week.
Pal, how about if you said...
Wait, didn't I just answer that question?
Hall? No, it was different. Hall, Barkley, or Kenneth Walker?
No, I swear I answered that a couple minutes ago.
I don't know. Would you sell your house and then buy my house?
Do what?
You should sell your house and then buy my house.
Why would I do that?
Why would you not?
Because I know you've been naked in that house way too many times for my comfort. Flex London, Garrett Wilson, or Nico. Nico's got the highest upside there. Michael W. just traded Devontae Adams and Ford. I'm sure Kyle will love that for 2. Also, thoughts on Kyler moving forward. The only way that I'm okay with that, if it's a super flex league. If it's a 1 QB league, no, not okay with it. And then Kyler Murray going forward. I mean, you can stash him in like super flex and 2 quarterback leagues, but honestly, I don't want to really worry about other than that. And then Scale Speaks, half PPR, Nico, Pittman, Ridley, London. We got to sit 1 of that group. Ridley if the weather is really bad. Pittman if you want more upside.
Hell yeah. Sean's going to get in trouble. He's asking if Anna's on a break. Anna does never get a break.
Dinosaur and
the longer we leave that poll out there, people don't think we should auction off our costume. I think the longer we leave that poll up there. I don't know. I don't know what to do with it.
We'll ask Discord.
That's right. Somebody in Discord will want it. Appreciate you, a werewolf. Danny, half PPR, need 1 in the flex between Pittman, B-Rob, or Taysom Hill. I'll probably they're all going to be gambles anyway, so give me Michael Pittman. Kalafa wants 5 more likes. And what Kalafa asked for, Kalafa should probably get. 5. I'm sure we need 6 more to get to 600. But Kalafa didn't even ask. He just said, give me. He wants it. How much fun are you having in that costume?
Honestly, I'm having way too much fun.
Did you think you were going to have that much fun in that costume?
I did not.
I didn't think so either.
I didn't even plan on wearing this one today.
I know.
I'm glad I did, though.
Yeah? Are you going to sleep in that?
The other one. Am I going to sleep in it? Probably not.
Yeah.
Because my luck is I'd roll over on the fan, it would catch fire, and I'd burn my body.
True.
Traded Palmer for Tank Dell this week in a full PPR. Thoughts on the trade? I'm all right with that one.
Yep. I don't mind it. It's not like a huge win. It's not a loss. Kind of a lateral move.
We have 2 more minutes, if I'm seeing that correctly. Is that an 8 or a 3?
That's a 3.
Oh, never mind. We have 7 minutes.
The Scrotomosaurus. That's funny.
I'll trade Kyle my Sauce Gardner, Kenneth Walker, and CJ Stroud rookie cards for a non-Trex calf cam. I've been up there twice. The more times I go up there, the more likely it is I fall down.
That's right. Ozeal. Start 3 between Gus, Watson, Samuel, KJ Osborne, Javonte, and Sutton. 3 of them? Man, I don't love any of them. But I'm going to gamble with 2 of them, and then I'll play it safe with the other one. So I'm going to gamble with Sutton and Watson and play it a little bit safer with Gus Edwards.
Jake, I'm actually, you know what? I'm not going to auction off this costume. I'm keeping it, and I'm coming to North Carolina with it the next time I come down there.
Like on the plane?
Oh, yeah. No, I'm not going to wear it on the plane, but I'll wear it down there.
Like even if it's not Halloween?
Yeah, for sure. We'll film something in it.
Hey, you want to know what's funny, Kyle?
What?
I have a dinosaur costume similar to that too.
Dude, we're playing football in dinosaur costumes.
Dude,
For sure.
I actually have 2 of them because me and my wife both dressed up as them one year and walked around the neighborhood, and it was amazing because my whole head was inside of it, so you couldn't see me. So I did whatever I wanted to do.
Oh man, see, that's what I need. I need one like that.
Yeah, it was like you couldn't even see my face. I stole so many candy bars that week. It was great. We buy home says he meant to sit 2.
Oh.
So instead of sitting 1 out of Hall Barkley and Kenneth Walker, he's got to sit 2 of them.
Hall, I have highest.
Yeah, you do. Which means you have to sit Barkley and Kenneth Walker, which is tough.
I probably play Barkley to play it safe. It's in between the 2.
Yeah. And then
Film
Serving
a
Soul.
dinosaur shower scene. Constantino, I can assure you that I have filmed plenty of shower scenes in my day.
Yeah.
Never as a dinosaur though.
But the your life is still young, Kyle. You have plenty of opportunities.
Holy crap! We have a new record. Holy cow. We need a hashtag Khalafa.
What?
Spamming. Everybody should be doing hashtag Khalafa right now, gifting 50 memberships to the nation. Holy crap. I hope Khalafa doesn't come back and say, oops.
That's what I'm looking at. I thought he said, I meant to do 5.
I meant to do 5.
But then he wrote back and said, Happy Halloween. That right there, I would do a skull chant for him if I could raise my...
Holy cow.
I knocked my gum off. Khalafa, I don't care who you are. If you are gifted a membership from that man, please tell him thank you right now, because that is next level. That is the first time we've ever had a 50 at one time gifted. It's still going. People still getting memberships out. This might as well be a members only chat right now.
This is crazy. Yo, if you got a membership tonight, make sure you utilize it next week and tomorrow by watching our members only live stream tomorrow after our Odds Jam Pick'em special in the morning. Make sure you come back. Use that membership to your advantage tomorrow. Watch the members only videos next week. Watch the flex rankings, top 100 flex rankings, kicker and defensive rankings for members. Make sure you all do it. And get in Discord.
That's
Anna,
right.
can you post those Discord directions real quick?
Now, Nick is saying that he did a 50 bomb before. Nick gives so many.
Yeah, Nick, you got lost in the fold, my man. My bad.
I mean, I'm not going to say that at all, not by any means, but that is next level for sure. Let me get through a couple of these other ones here real quick. It's finally stopped dishing them out, I think. Serving Soul, Brian Robinson or Daryl Henderson. I mean, this should be Brian Robinson, but it's probably going to be Daryl Henderson for me. Ricky, better deep stash Hyatt or Mecole Hardman. It's going to be Hyatt for me 100%. And then Christopher Portlock for flexing a full PPR, Waddle, Addison, Kirk, or Jacoby Myers. If I can only pick one of them. If you want to play it safer, it's Christian Kirk. If you want to gamble, it's Jalen Waddle. Man, that is... I would give him a standing ovation, but I can't stand up right now. For the only reason is my suit's just too tight. But I gave him a skull, so that should be good. Kyle still shaking his giblets in a dinosaur costume. I just can't get over the generosity of the nation, Kyle.
That's crazy.
That is it's mind-blowing every single year how much the people look out for each other, and that's what's awesome. Like, that's great.
Did you do Christopher Portlock?
Yep.
Did you do Ricky?
Yep.
Did you do Kevin Snell?
Nope.
Kevin Snell in the full PPR pick a flex. Jay Palmer, Watson, Warren, Chuba, Sanders, Thomas. I'm going to go Chuba Hubbard there. For safety, if you want to if you want upside, it's Chuba. If you want safety, it's Jalen Warren.
And I have pinned Anna's message at the top for all new members on how to connect to Discord so you can get in there and hang out. By far the best Discord in the industry. because we don't put up with anybody having negative attitudes when we haven't had one in there for years. So it's great to have people in there that all get along.
Jeremy, I am standing up.
Yeah, Jeremy, he's standing right now.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is now 11:30 in the evening. We've been alive for a while. We've been live for 2.5 hours, dressed as absolutely ridiculous things. And it's time that we must say goodbye to you. We appreciate everybody hanging in there with us tonight, asking us questions, being a part of the nation. Kalafa, thanks for the 50 gifted. Nick, thanks for your 20 gifted. Everybody else that sent gifted subs, thank you very much. Everyone that hit the subscribe button tonight, thank you. Everyone that became a new member tonight, thank you. Everyone that asked a question tonight, thank you. Everyone that was here just watching, even if you didn't do anything, thank you as well. Make sure you're back tomorrow morning about 10:30. We'll go live with our Odds Jam Pick'em episode. Then around 11:30, 11:45, we will go live for our members only start and sit update show. Make sure that you guys tune in tomorrow for all of that. We've had a great evening this night, but you know what? I'm going to keep the party going. We're almost to 2,000 subscribers on Headliner Gaming. We're going to go get some big old nasty dubs over on Headliner Gaming after this on ranked multiplayer in Call of Duty. We're going to get it. But Jake needs to get out of that costume. I can see him right now. He can't breathe. He needs
What's the name of a male camel toe, Kyle?
Oh my God, Jake. I thought you were asking a real joke. Oh my God.
Just being honest. I mean, I thought we were here. I thought we were in the tree of trust. Are we not?
By the way, Lit Nick said he's going to give away some draft guides over on the gaming stream tonight.
How's he do that? There's no draft guide out right now.
I know. A mammal toe. He wants to pay for it. He wants to pay for it in advance.
Okay. A moose nugget. There it is. The mammal toe.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to get over here. Come see us on Headliner Gaming tonight. Please, please, please hit the subscribe button over there. We'll see you in a little bit. Peace out. Stay safe, Headliner Nation. I got to hurry up and switch over before we see Jake's junk. I'll catch you all in the next episode of the Fantasy Headliners later.
When the game on the line, you can't fold and you can't bend. Y'all be playing it safe and I be going for the win.